2 naps. Oh, I could have slept for like 3 more fucking hours. I'm not even kidding. It was awesome. The only good thing I guess I did today is I posted a reading on Patreon, you guys. I posted that on TikTok. There's a collective reading up on Patreon. It's Into the Void, it's what it's called, and it's about 40 minutes long. But I did get that up today. What?
You gotta be careful with this door. But it's fixed.
Thanks, boo. Okay. Let me have a bite of this banana. Woke up at 4 a.m. That used to be how I used to sleep, Claire. I used to, yeah. Because, well, I used to have really bad insomnia. I still do. I still can sometimes. But fuck, that's how I couldn't sleep for more than like 3 or 4 hour intervals. Now my sleep has gotten a lot better. I hope it continues to get better. My sleep has been a lot better, so I haven't been napping. Okay, hold on, yo. What's up, you guys? What up, dudes? Yes, happy 4th of July, by the way, if you guys are out celebrating. Would you like peanut butter?
No.
Oh. Okay, bye!
Bye.
I love you.
Love you. Have fun.
I will. I should probably not be eating this on YouTube because I'm gonna get a bunch of trolls in here.
Make eye contact.
Stop. Okay, what's up, you guys? Yes, head that screen. Hold on, I'm just trying to get some fucking energy up in me real quick. If you're wondering why I'm late, it's because I fell asleep. I got... Oh, that was it. Okay, here. We got Mel, who's it? Mel, Rebecca, Jerica, and Raquel on the paid reading list so far. So we'll get into it. I'm just gonna be a minute. Okay, hold on. What's up, Taylor? What up? I'm late. I'm late because I fell asleep. I'm so sorry. Okay. That'll do for now. Alright. What? I don't know where my sage is at, so hold on. I gotta pray real quick. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I just needed to open up the space somehow. Okay. What's up, babies? Okay. We're gonna, oh yeah, we're doing, oh, thank you. Oh, never mind. You already got it. Brooke, I got you too. We're gonna get into yes or no questions. Go ahead and drop your name before your yes or no question. You know what I mean? So Claire, you're the only one I see, bitch. You were on fucking, Claire was prepared. Okay, let's get it. This weekend, okay. Yeah, so go ahead and drop your name and your yes or no question, please. And if I miss it, just keep dropping it. Like, I'll eventually fucking get to it. You know what I mean? Alright, Claire, let's see, boo. That Page of Wands is a yes. Fucking better. 8 of Wands on bottom of the deck's a good sign, though. I do like that. What is it? Om? Is that how you say that, boo? O-M? Is that how you say that? Is Om? In future, any obstacles? No, I'm gonna say this real quick though, because it's 4 of Cups and 8 of Swords. I'm not doing in depth, but like I feel like I have to with that one. No, the one thing to keep your mind out, or the one thing to keep your eye out for, your negative self-talk. But that is a no. Just keep an eye out on that shit. Okay. Who else today? Fucking, I'm sure I missed a bunch on here. Elena. I go on vacation. Let me get one more, because Magician's a maybe. That is a yes. That's a yes. I wonder when you're going. When you go on vacation, is it closer to August? It might be. Okay, anyway. Oh, you're leaving on Sunday. Oh, fuck. Okay. Brooke. Reach out in July. That's a yes. 2 Pentacles. That is a yes. What's up, booze? If you're coming in here, we're doing free yes, no questions. Just make sure you put your name before your question. Jessica. He's hold on. I don't think so, but a two of cups is a maybe, but hold on, it came out in the reverse. That's so, all those are maybe. One more. I just want it straight yes or no. I don't think so. I don't think so. It just seems like it's so lying to me. Like well, you know, because you read tarot. Like 2 of Cups is such a bad communication or not being on the same page type shit, and that 4 of Cups is always a perception card. It just feels off to me. And then 10 of Cups came out, which is a no card, but I'm just like, if I'm looking at like the context of that, I just kind of get the feeling like he's purposely trying to create discord or like not wanting to be in harmony. It's just this was giving. Anyway, okay, Rebecca, good job. What was that? Am I still here in Houston this month? Okay, here. That is a yes. Emperor. That's a good card for that question. Angela, all right, let's go, boo. That is a yes. That's a good card to see with that fucking question, boo. Justice, yes. Who got? Mimi? Mimi. That is a yes. I wonder what she's going there for. Queen of Wands is a yes. Chloe. Sage. Chloe, what do we got? That's a yes. Lots of yeses, damn. Star card, that's a good one. Excuse me. Sorry, I was burping. Okay. Thank you, Claire. Yes, name and funny question, please, so I know who you are. We're doing free yes or no questions if you're just hopping on here. Just make sure you put your name before your yes or no question. Katie. There you, oh, what's up, Katie? At my current job. That's a yes. It might take a minute, but that's a yes. High Priest is a maybe if I got one more, and Justice is a good card for that. That's a yes. Who we got? Haley, thank you. Haley. Soon. Probably not soon. No. Hold on. I just kind of want to get one more just to see. Eventually. Damn, all those are new. Fucking all cups, too. 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 5 of Cups in reverse. He's, eventually. He will eventually. He's in his feelings. That is all I can say about that one. Fucking damn. By the way, I posted, that just reminded me because Haley's on my Patreon. There's a Patreon reading that I put up today, you guys. So if you want to check it out, it's up. You know what I mean? Okay. So anyway, Latoya, what do we got? Just text I sent him today. Let's see. What do we got? That's a no. That's a no. Raquel, I find employment soon. Let's go. Let's go. High Priestess. That's a maybe. Let me see if I can get one more. Hold on. Oh. Another maybe. Magician. Hold on. Yes. I guess I get that. Knight of Pentacles. Which is good. You know what I mean? It's very slow and steady movement, but that's a yes. It could just take some time. Get at me. Brooke. We got. Ooh, no. He's in his feelings though, bitch. This is not missing like sweet feelings. This is very much him being it's 5 of Wands and 5 of Pentacles in the reverse, right? And like it's very aggressive energy that he's in. But obviously fives, I don't know why I'm going like in depth on this, but like there's context, you know what I mean? Even when you do a yes and no, there's always context. It's just telling me that like fives always air your feelings out. You're always in some type of fucking feeling when you're in a 5, right? It just comes out sideways in some of them. And like this is what you're seeing is that his feelings are coming out as aggressive and like wanting to fucking fight, wanting to be right, wanting to fucking cause tension, cause rivalry. And it's, I mean, he'll get over it though. That's 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. He'll get over it. However he's feeling right now. Okay, anyway, sorry. Chris, hold on, boo. Chris. Hold on. Hold on, there's like 3 that came out, but those are very tossed up in the air. I just want one. Chris. That's a no. Moon's a no. Cammy. Just nice, Cammy. Magician's such a maybe. Hold on. That's a yes. Interesting card to see come out with that question. Joshua. Same way as me. That's a yes. Oh, good card for that. 6 of Pentacles is a good card. That's a yes. It represents that the feelings are reciprocated. So it's a good card with that question. What? I got you, Brooke. I just got your message on there. Kyla. Tower's a no, but hold on. Damn, that's a no. Oh my god. What happened? Tower's like upheaval, you know what I mean? Complete destruction of that relationship. Holy shit. Fuck, man. If I missed your yes or no question, please drop it again, because I know that I'm live on TikTok and YouTube, and so that's why I'm like, you know what I mean? So I'm sure that I missed some of your guys' questions. Rebecca, welcome to painting Jay and I. Watch the no card come out. That Temperance came out, which is good. That's a yes. I'm like, don't fucking start with me today. Okay. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Make off first banana. Does anyone else eat bananas and peanut butter? Sorry, hold on. So I got Mel, Rebecca, Jerica, Raquel, Brooke, Claire. We got a lot of people on the list tonight. Oh, Claire, you were already on it. Okay, period. Sorry, obviously there's gonna be fireworks. Yay! Claire, hold on. Don't start. That 6 of Wands, that's a yes. 6 of Wands is a yes. Fucking, he motherfucking better bitch. Okay. Let's get it, Taylor. Hold on. Oh, I love a messy question. Let's go. Ooh. Hold on, I just kind of want to get one more for context. It doesn't give jealousy. It gives, it's 5 of Cups. It's giving that. You know what I mean? It's not giving jealousy. But obviously that kind of makes sense to me because, like, feelings behind jealousy are always like fearing that you're going without, you know what I mean? Like fear that you're going to be without, fear that, you know, so it makes sense that he comes out like that. Like the context cards were Moon and 5 of Cups, right? And so it's like, no, it's not jealousy, it's this. I'm like, okay. First card was yes. I just wanted to get context though, but hurt. What's up, boo-boos? I know. We're doing yes or no questions, you guys. If you're just hopping in here or if I missed it, please drop it again. Because like I know how the chats are and shit, especially on TikTok. I know that the chats be flying the fuck up. I feel safer. Fuck, bro, if that was me. Ugh. That was me. I was recording that fucking, and I don't, what is happening? What is happening, though? That was me today. My dreams were really fucking intense when I fell asleep, before I came on here. Extremely intense. It was probably the first time I remember my dream in a minute. Funny. Oh yeah, well I said we're sorry on vacation. Hold on, boo. Oh yeah. Oh, Page of Cups. That's a yes. That's actually page cards and context to that question was pretty good because pages are always communication. What's up, Billy? I think the moon. Is that where the moon's at? Is in Scorpio? That would make sense. That would make sense. That would make fucking sense too. Okay, that would make sense. Sorry, y'all. I'm like fucking... I do really apologize. I was like almost an hour late today. I didn't think... When I nap, usually, it's like fucking 20 minutes. You know? Bitch, I fell asleep for like an hour and a half, okay? Like, what the fuck? I didn't know where I was. It was one of those naps. I woke up, I was like, where the fuck is everybody? What happened? Oh my god, like, how fucking late am I? Okay, I'm gonna, if y'all, here we go, Taylor. I was just gonna say, if y'all got one last question, drop it now, because I'm gonna get into those paid readings soon. Especially if you're just hopping in here, booze. Make sure you drop your question if I missed it. Oh, I love that question. Taylor, I love that. I fucking love questions like that. Okay, let's go. What's it mean anyway? I'm so interested what the fucking context of that is. Temperance is obviously a yes. But Tower card. I'm curious if that's kind of showing me like the... I understand. Those are a hell of a lot of major. Temperance, Tower, Wheel of Fortune, Lovers. We were kind of talking about this though, like the last time that we were on. Like, yeah, obviously, right? It just kind of comes with, I think, the territory of a relationship that you and him have. Because it's very like soul contract in nature, as is theirs. You know what I mean? I'm sure that theirs is too, but yours guys is different. You know what I mean? And so she probably like the Tower card is such a destructive energy, so it kind of just looks like to me like that might be her agenda, is to be extremely destructive, is to be trying to ruin this, trying to ruin him. But we were talking about that like the last time we were on here, so that kind of makes sense to me. Thank you for posting that list, Claire. Brooke, what is it? Oh, hold on, Ashley, I want to do this one because I don't think I've done one for you, Ashley. Get back together. Hold on. If I can grab my deck. Okay, Ashley, hold on. That's a yes. Ace of Wands, it's a good one. That is a yes. Who motherfucking I don't know who those other two were besides Ashley, I think. Drop your yes or no question again with your name. Please. Please. What are you guys doing for the 4th? Are you guys doing anything tonight? Oh, period. Absolutely. Bitch, don't. I bet you the moon is in Scorpio because I almost got real fucking petty right there reading that comment. I would have been like, bitch, the stories I could tell you. Elena. Jamaica moon. Oh, star. That's a yes. That's a big yes. That could be what he's hoping for, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Good for you, Raquel, that period. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you guys should be doing. Wait, what was that, Claire? Period. Yeah, I feel like a lot. I hate fucking fireworks. I cannot stand. Oh my god, that's probably why my cat's been gone all day. I like was wondering where the fuck he was. I was like, is he? Because I went into my daughter's room. I was like, is he in here? She's like, no, I haven't seen him. He's probably hiding. Oh, we need it. Oh. Do you guys give your animals anything? Cats are very fucking particular, and they're very particular with medicine, so I don't know if he would even, if I could even get him a Benadryl. But he hates the fire. Oh, my kitty. He's probably so scared. Rebecca, get mad when I was in Rebecca, hold on. Oh! What was that? High Priestess is a maybe. Hold on, that was High Priestess. Oh, period. Did she see? Rebecca? Well, you said she checked your story, right? So why do I keep fucking dropping these? Again? I don't know if these are the same ones that Taylor had, but it's like this. No, because she had a moon and then the 5 of Pentacles. High Priestess, 5 of Pentacles. Those are, like, High Priestess maybe, right? But then the context card for me is 5 of Pentacles. And so, just in regards to your, because 5s are always in your feelings. You know what I mean? It just looks different in each card, right? Not mad, but feeling, like, left out. You know what I mean? Like, feeling abandoned. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that Claire? Is that movie with that cat? Is that the one with like the black cat, or am I thinking of a different one? Oh no, I think I'm thinking of a different one. Fuck, what was it? What movie am I thinking? I don't know if that was the... I don't know if that... My daughter's been talking about this one movie, but I think it's called Flow. About a black cat. Like a black stray cat, and it like doesn't have... Oh yeah, I was way off, bitch. There's this one movie of like this stray cat, and she was saying that she was seeing videos of like animals online that were like watching the movie. Bitch! There we go. This is gonna be a long night for me. I'm sure you guys can probably hear those fireworks. I apologize. Hold on, you guys. I'm just getting my stuff ready for paid readings. I cannot wait until tomorrow. I can't wait until this week's over because last night our neighbors and stuff were lighting off fireworks. Excuse me. Well, fucking clear up until about 11:30. But I don't really know how the laws work because I guess it varies by city. I think they have them until midnight where we're at. So I don't plan on going to sleep anytime soon. So good thing I took a nap, you know what I mean? Even though it was like really late. Okay, hold on, boo-boos. I just gotta hop in over on the YouTube right quick so I can post my shit for y'all. I went and seen, did I tell you guys this already? I think I did. I must have told you guys on Sunday. We went to see How to Train Your Dragon, and I'd never seen it was a live action one. I'd never seen the cartoon one. That dragon sure is cute though. He reminds me of a cat. So adorable. I want a dragon. I wish dragons were okay, stop. Yeah, I was gonna go off about Taylor's comment like earlier when because I'm on my YouTube right now and it just like fucking reminded me again. The moon must be in Scorpio because I want to get like real fucking because I just me, okay, because I know that people watch my shit, you know what I mean, like I know people fucking watch my shit like a hawk, you know what I mean? I know people be on here stalking my shit and watching it and they can't get enough of me, so but that just reminded me, like, you're 100% correct in that, in like what you said about not being able to like measure up to that high priestess type of energy, because it's true. And I am really grateful that I am not that person. Maybe I am and I don't even know it. Like, you know what I mean? But like, thank God I don't know. But like, I'm just so grateful that I don't, I guess, have that experience or really know if I'm that type of person for someone that was like trying to get in the way of like a soul contract type of connection. You know what I mean? Like twin flame, obviously, is what I'm getting at. Like, there's always, you could probably even say, like, maybe I do have some that try to step in the way, but like, they ain't shit. Like, you know what I mean? I usually have a pretty good relationship with my exes. It's very, not like I'm besties, but like, there ain't fucking any hard feelings or anything. With masculines though, what I've noticed is that and I don't know if this is like kind of a part of the contract or what, but I always notice every time like I'm doing readings, even in my own experience and like hearing other people's experience, there's always this karmic that masculines have that is very much like that. That is like trying to prove their worth over and over and over again to this person. And it's like, I can't even imagine, you know, it's like at some point you gotta fucking surrender that over. Like at some point you need to accept that the relationship that you have with this person is not this, okay? Like, you just need to get over it, maybe go find your person. That's my hope for my masculine's karmic, if that's what you want to call her. I just really hope that she lets go of that shit, because I think when you can, that's when you attract in your person, you know, and it's just constantly trying to be relevant, you know, constantly trying to be relevant. Okay, we got Mel, Rebecca, Jerica, Raquel. Oh, we got a fucking list tonight. Raquel, Brooke, Claire. Do I have anyone else? Hold on, booze. Sorry. That might have been it so far, but I'll keep my eye on it. Who's all in here on the paid rating list? I know Claire's in here. Rebecca's in here. Raquel. Is Mel? Brooke. She must not be in here. Rebecca, we'll probably start with you then, boo. Excuse me. All right, I think that's it. All right, Rebecca, let's go ahead and get into yours then, boo. Sorry, I just want to make sure I have that list too in case Claire's got to dip out. Okay, hold on, boo, because I think you sent me your message already. Did I get everything? I got that. I remembered the nice sticker. Got that. We're good. I think we're good. Okay. Aww. Wow. Good for her. That's okay. Kissing's fine. You know what I mean? Okay. Oh, that's good. Wow. Let's go. Okay, let's go. All right. Sorry, I just wanted to read the context first. Okay. Ouch. That first one. Okay. Now I'm nervous. Okay. What's the outcome looking? Five of Wands. 2 Cups. Not mad. Well, I'm not really mad about this. It's actually pretty good. Fuck. I'm kind of like holding my breath. I would really like to see that Chariot card, to be honest with you. I'm kind of like really hoping it comes out. One more. It didn't, but I'm not mad. A lot of Cups. Yeah, she's Earth, right? I think, because there's some shit coming out on bottom of the deck for that Earth sign. But we might have talking about that, and that goes back to like the context that you wrote in there, and cause we were talking about that before. I think in like another question that we did this week. There's some shit in there that the masculine is going to be dealing with that is moon and devil in context, right? And so it just goes back to like the context that you wrote in there about, I like the, good for her, because like moon card represents like things that are like illusions, things that you like, they're subconscious-y, right? Like you can't, whatever, it takes a lot of work to bring that kind of shit to your awareness. And so good for her for recognizing that, honestly, because devil's in there, you know what I mean? And like, so for her to recognize that is, we're already a step ahead of that shit. But that is something that she's obviously going to be grappling with, I think. Just like, that's just kind of like a little fucking side note, okay, to this question. Anyway, 10 of Wands, 2 of Cups, Temperance, 6 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Again, this too goes back to some shit that we were talking about in past one questions before. I like the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Cups that came out together, because Ten of Wands represents like you are wanting to take on the responsibility of something, right? Two of Cups. I do believe that that probably is both of you guys feeling that way, where you want to take on the responsibility. Because right, it is like relationships are fucking responsibility. You have to hold yourself up to a certain standard when you're in them. And so I feel like that goes both ways. Temperance card coming out is like that's the path that you guys are on, is one of peace, serenity, fucking good for that, because it's moderation too. So I actually like that that's coming out for a context card. That could be something that she's working on. I would like to see her cut that out completely, but like that's her, you know what I mean? That's just me. Anyway, Six of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Here you're kind of seeing some, I guess, advice or like to keep an eye out for this. We've talked about this before, where someone is very stingy with opening up their feelings, right? And so I just think this goes more into like, right, we already had the advice for this, where for you at least, you know what I mean? So there's someone who's having like a hard time opening up, I guess, about their feelings. And you just see how they feel, right? Where, and this is probably you too, there is a lot of nostalgia, and there's just history that you guys have together, and that's not something that I think they want to throw away. And Ace of Cups too is like, we're wanting, even though that we do have this history together, it's not all bad, right? That's Six of Cups. It's not, our history is not bad. There are very bittersweet memories that we have together, and we're like wanting to go off in a new direction with it, basically. I would have really liked to see Chariot, but I'm not mad with those cards. I'm really not. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Let's do it. I'm not mad at that question. How you should approach this. Let's go, let's go. Approach this. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with you initiating conversation. Yeah. God, I wonder if she's gonna come out. Are you guys are long distance? You must be. It's bottom of the deck. Okay. That's pretty good advice. Excuse me. Six of Wands, Fool, High Priestess, Three of Swords, Ace of Cups. Oh, period. Okay. Because I'm just like wondering, the miscommunication just comes out so much, but that like just goes into like what we'll talk about it anyway. Three of Swords, Ace of Cups, Knight of Wands. How to play this for you going forward, right? I don't want to make it seem like it's a game. I'm just saying like this is how, you know what I mean? This is advice for like going forward. There is nothing wrong with seeking attention from your partner, right? I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. Obviously, like, we can use our discernment to know if that's coming from like a fucking toxic place or not, right? Anyway, like that Six of Wands in the upright, it's not always bad. It's like it's just wanting to be recognized by your partner. And I don't think it's all going to be on you, but it is definitely showing like there's nothing wrong with you being, there's nothing wrong with you doing a Fool card, right? There's nothing wrong with you initiating that or being spontaneous with communication, shit like that. Do I think it's going to be all the time that you're initiating it? No. That High Priestess, though, this is where we're probably getting into some warning, because those minor that came out after it, like, the High Priestess is always things that are secrets, things that need unveiling, right? The mysteries of the fucking universe, right? This right here is obviously, like, I just feel like I'm repeating myself because I do feel like this comes out a lot. Three of Swords is something to be mindful of, right? And I would tell her the same damn thing. where it's like if you're finding that you're in a place in a Three of Swords where your mind is playing tricks on you, or you are starting to come to your own conclusion about what this person's thinking, feeling, doing, and you haven't gotten any like communication from them, a sword is always the way out of that, right? Like just simple communication is always the way out of that. To be honest with you, I don't think that this person's coming from a place of being malicious or being sneaky or being cunning or being a fucking liar. I just don't. And so I think that you are going to get communication from them. Again, them opening up about their feelings is something that they are working on. But anyway, I would tell her the same thing. If you're in the Three of Swords, you need to step out of your comfort zone and communicate with that person, because that is where a lot of shit goes wrong in my readings. Is a Three of Swords is always miscommunication. Here too, though, like even because like you know what you did, you know what I mean? But it's not bad, right? Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands coming out with that. This is kind of like keep an eye out on this. Again, I tell her the same thing. Since you are in this Knight of Wands energy, it's not saying, you're not seeing like a halting energy with that or like knock it off or anything. You're not. Knight of Wands is that kind of energy though, where you are experiencing your wands, right? And this is one thing to just keep an eye out for when you're doing this, is that feelings are going to get involved. Ace of Cups. New feelings are going to get introduced because of that. And so just know it might feed into that Three of Swords. That would go for her too. Like now that you guys have done that, there's feelings that are new that are coming to the surface because that has been introduced, and it may lead to Three of Swords where people are spinning out. Again, anyway, that's your advice going forward, is like don't be afraid to initiate communication. Seven of Pentacles on bottom of the deck. Like we know this, right? That would be like inventory yourself before you come out with communication. Like don't be coming out like aggressive or, you know, like trying to start some shit. Seven of Pentacles is like, I'm getting my head on straight before I like come at them with this, before I come at them with my communication, right? And making sure that I'm coming from a place of I'm wanting to water the seeds that we have or grow what we have. So anyway, not bad. It's not bad. So don't beat yourself up for doing that. I mean, it fucking happens. You know what I mean? Fucking whatever. It happens. Hold on. Period. And, hold up, y'all. Oh, excuse me. I got one more question. Hold up, babies. Oh, thank you. You're on it. Christina, I got you too, boo. Hold on. Actually, I should probably double check. Who do we got? Mel, Rebecca, Jerica, Raquel, Brooke. Or I'm on Rebecca right now. So I got Mel, Jerica, Raquel, Brooke, Claire, and Christina. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. Oh, you was on it, boo. I like the little, Taylor, I like the little emojis you put on there. Ooh. Who's all in here on the list? I know Claire's in here, just so I know after I'm done with Rebecca's last question. Raquel's in here. Okay, period. Hang out, boo. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let's go. She then. Okay. Okay, period. Period. All right. I don't think Mel showed up then, huh? All right, Raquel, I'll probably get you next then, boo. Can I see when, maybe? It's looking like she will. That Temperance card almost came out, so I'm kind of getting the feeling like I'm not mad because I feel like this is fucking progress, right? Like, because I feel like there was a time when it was like, no, you know, no. Well, actually, I don't know if this shit's been coming out where it's like it is gonna take time, but this is better. I like the majors that came out. Nine of Wands, King of Swords, Sun, Judgment, Magician, Queen of Cups. There is some advice for this, okay? Now, yeah, she will. You know what I mean? The Nine of Wands, I'm not even fucking worried about Nine of Wands because it's one where, yeah, you have your walls up, but this is something that she actually has her walls up, right? But she still has hope for this. And that King of Swords and that Sun coming out is that, yeah, she will, right? Like, King of Swords is where she'll initiate that conversation, probably not from the same place that you would be. Like, I get that, though. A King of Swords is someone who's coming at it extremely, like, serious. You know what I mean? Like, very rational, very intellectual. They're not really bringing their feelings into that conversation. I get it, though. That Sun card coming is like, yeah, they will, right? But the thing I like about that is that they're seeing the situation with clarity. Okay, so, fuck, I ain't mad. Judgment, Magician. The Judgment is, yes, like, they're being called to do that, right? They're probably being called to come out of some kind of comfort zone, to follow in a different path, right? That Magician, that Queen of Cups came out together, and I kind of feel like that's your advice here. Because Queen of Cups, you've been coming out like that, where this is where you're more connected with your emotion and kind of pulling that shit out of her. There you're seeing your emotion's a very powerful thing to utilize for this in manifesting. So I would very much encourage you to do that right now, is fucking send that out to the universe, bitch. You know what I mean? So yeah, she will. She will. Shit, bitch. I mean, that Sun could even be suggesting, like, Leo season. You know what I mean? So yeah, a little wait, but not that bad, you know? So I'm not mad. Period. Okay. Yo, girl, bitch. God damn it, my list fucking deleted on me. Hold on. So I think Raquel's in here. I don't think Mel came in here yet, huh? Raquel will probably, or Jerica. Raquel will probably jump into yours then, boo. Why? Okay. Oh, let's get it, boo. Okay, let's go. Hold up. I don't know why that's deleting my list. There we go. Okay. All right, Raquel, hold up, bitch. I want to use a different deck for yours. Hold on. Let's see what comes out. And of course, Raquel, if you got any questions, just make sure you drop them in the comment section. I'll be trying to keep my eye out for them. I know I'm kind of bad about that. Okay, let's get it, boo. I like that I just have a jar of peanut butter chilling on my desk right here. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I can't believe I got on here that late. Oh my god, it's like already almost 8. What the fuck? Okay. Raquel, you know the drill, boo. Let's get it. Let's see. Oh, let's see current. It's for Raquel. Let me see current. What do we got? 10 of Swords. Okay. Let's see what this is. We're hitting on some, hitting on like mental health type of stuff. And career, for sure. Big time. And some of that mental, I'm just saying mental health for lack of a better term, because I don't really know what to, like, how else to articulate that. Some of the mental health stuff, like, that, when I see that kind of stuff, that to me is, well, I'll get into it. Just hold the fuck on. It is tied into, your feelings. It is. Your romantic life's coming out too in this. We'll get it. We'll get into it though. I actually really like this reading. It's really good. Okay, let's get it. Okay. Damn, fucking heavy majors on bottom. Okay, we'll take them all. Hierophant, Death card, and High Priestess coming out on bottom of the deck. So this is our ruling theme for this reading. This is gonna take me a minute, okay? Because those are heavy hitters of major that came out. Hierophant coming out, and so this is like all aspects of your life, right? And I feel like we've talked about this shit in the past, so I actually like to see this coming out here. Remind me, because I think maybe sorry, I know the fireworks. That just, I don't know, it just sounds familiar, so I'm wondering if we talked about this like a while ago, you know what I mean? That Hierophant, though, is utilizing something bigger than self, right? Like Hierophant always represents like religion, spirituality, tarot. The thing with that card is like you're utilizing something, someone to like as your sounding board to get guidance is always what a Hierophant is, because that's what the people are doing in that card, right? They're these two people right here coming to their Hierophant or coming to their priest, and they're like asking for guidance from him, right? And that's the job of this card, is to like guide the person that comes to them with questions. And so that's why a lot of times tarot will represent that. But it could be anything, like that could be religion, spirituality. And so I do like to see that. I'm wondering if you've kind of found your like little like niche with that. Like if you found like, yeah, if you're like, oh yeah, like I have like this practice that I do. I've been fucking going to the gym. Like that's one thing that fucking helps me come out of self. I've been whatever, listening to podcasts, reading a lot of like self-help books, shit like that. And so you could be popping your shit in Hierophant right now. Death card coming out with that is there. I like to see that, because I'm like, whatever she's doing in Hierophant, whatever the fuck she's doing in that energy of like trying to get guidance, it's having the Death card effect on her, right? Where she's starting to notice things that are holding her back, like seriously in life, right? Where that a lot of times death will be like your, think devil when you think that, right? Like things that are trying to keep you stuck. Your self-limiting beliefs, your old coping mechanisms, right? She's really noticing this Death card effect in her life, where it's like, these behaviors that I do, or like this thinking pattern that I have, it's not getting me anywhere. It hasn't served me, right? At one time it probably did, but it's not anymore. More importantly, that High Priestess that's coming out with it, I'm wondering if you're really noticing or getting more in touch with trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. I was talking about that in my Patreon reading today. It's funny that that came out. But yeah, like truly listening to yourself, like being like fuck, I get a lot of feelings, you know what I mean? Like I get like a lot of little fucking intuitive hits, and that's one thing that is going to, that's just one thing I think you're getting better at in that, you know what I mean? I really like to see that. Anyway, okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles coming out in the past position. This is obviously hitting on career and past, right? And Knight of Pentacles, I think, was your yes or no question that came out. I think it was like a clarifier or something for one of them. And so if there has been questions or curiosity around your career, right? Nine of Pentacles is probably the position that you're in where it's not like Nine of Pentacles, like where you can take care of yourself, right? You're like, you know, Nine of Pentacles, like stability. And so I'm like, okay, she's good, you know? But I see that wanting to strive for more is Knight of Pentacles, right? And so that to me is like, she's probably wanting to get to like a Queen of Pentacles status or a King of Pentacles, right? Where, yeah, it's nice. Like it pays the bills. Like I'm comfortable. It's a comfortable living, but I'm wanting more out of it, right? Knight of Pentacles is you methodically moving through your career, anything career in your life. And I do think that it will, just because what I'm seeing for advice, it's like, yes, like you're not going to stay stuck here forever. Knight of Pentacles, I understand that it may feel like that because it's such slow progress when you're in a Knight of Pentacles that sometimes it feels like you're not making any. So just know, like the advice that we have for this reading, we're going to swing back to that. Anyway, Ten of Swords, Strength card coming out as current. I like to see this. It goes back to the fucking Death card that we were seeing. Ten of Swords is, I'm wondering if you're letting go of resentful type of thinking. 10 of Swords is always a place that you're coming from, like a victim, like victimizing yourself, right? And we all got that, so trust and believe, like every single fucking human being has that, where we have the ability to make ourselves the ultimate fucking victim in any situation, right? But you're seeing that strength card where 10's like, you're done, you're not doing it anymore, right? Strength card coming out with that. I love to see it because this is someone who is like that. I'm just wondering if you've noticed me coming from a place like that, or holding on to resentments, or holding on to things that happened to me in the past. It's not working for me anymore. Strength card coming out with that is that she's developing this new self-image, this new confidence within herself. Again, it just goes back to like that death and that high priestess, where she's getting more, she's just recognizing more things in her life and getting more in touch. Hold on, I gotta do this puzzle. Getting more in touch with her intuitive abilities. So I actually like that. Now, here we get into some love stuff, right? Yes, this does have a, it is the part of this, you know what I mean? Like, this is subconscious energy within you, where Knight of Cups, Four of Cups, or excuse, King of Cups, I don't know if I said Knight of Cups, I think I did. King of Cups, Four of Cups coming out, where this is feeling like deep down, right? Like, there's nothing, right? Damn, that's like kind of a ruling theme, is very much that Knight of Pentacles too, where it's like, there's nothing happening in my love life. It's at a stall, you know what I mean? There's nothing here. And this even could be where like you feel like you've had that in the past and you're never, like, right, Four of Cups. You've had that in the past and it's like, I'm never gonna fucking have that again. You know what I mean? When is it gonna come in? It is. Because that King of Cups is holding that fucking cup right there. That to me is like, it's there, it's like brewing underneath the surface in her energy, and it will fucking pop up, trust. This kind of shit will pop up in a reading eventually, it always does. But it's brewing. Just know that your love life is like cooking. You know what I mean? It's just cooking. There's homeboys over here with a fucking cup ready to pounce, okay? Just know that. Four of Swords, Two of Swords. You know I'm gonna go over on this fucking reading. Hold on, I gotta reset that timer every time. Four of Swords, Two of Swords coming out in the future. This, I feel like, does go more off of like that Ten of Swords strength card type of shit, right? Where it's just a mentality change, right? That's all. It's like it's so like this psychic change where your thinking patterns, everything are changing, and there you're seeing that in the outcome. Four of Swords, I had to guess. I'm surprised a Hermit didn't come out for her, because just looking at this, I'm like, this is someone who's extremely independent, knows how to take care of themselves, probably prefers that. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, how is she gonna find someone that's gonna, like, right? This is just what I think when I see this kind of shit. I'm like, oh, she probably thinks like, how am I gonna find someone that's gonna take better care of me than I take care of myself, right? That's how I feel when I look at this shit, because I'm like, damn, yeah, she knows how to take care of herself. That Four of Swords is, so this is some warning, right? Four of Swords is a lot of comfortability in this period of your life, right? It is, so I'm curious how long you've been like by yourself, taking care of self, because Four of Swords is very comfortable. A lot of people can get stuck in that energy where it's like, I've made my life so peaceful, I don't want anybody coming in and interrupting that. Two of Swords, you're seeing there's some struggle with that. So just something to keep an eye out for. You may struggle with that. I'm assuming it's probably getting at some of this shit, maybe even some of the career stuff too, where there is some just hesitation to come out of that energy. And then here is to ease your mind with it, okay? Because Ten of Wands, Chariot, if we're looking at that from a career point of view, right? Like, if you're over here in a Four of Swords and a Two of Swords, where you're kind of like wishy-washy, not quite sure if you want to come out of your comfort zone and do something different, it's safe to do so, right? Ten of Wands and that Chariot, if this is career, this may be big time Cancer season is when it could come in, right? Ten of Wands is like taking on a responsibility, maybe even a new responsibility, right? So that, sorry, I know the fireworks. That could be like new job coming in where it's a whole new fucking playing field, right? If not, I mean, whatever. Like, that can even be a promotion where you're at right now. It's good. If this is love, for that advice, same kind of shit applies. You know, because you're in this place, that 4 of Swords and 2 of Swords, where it's just hesitating to come out of it. And there you're seeing again, like if we look at that in terms of love, it's like, no, it's safe for her to do so, right? Yes, it's 10 of Wands. It's probably going to be a struggle for her to come out of that. She's probably not used to... Fuck, this to me is probably someone who's been single for a minute, and so it's like, I'm not used to this. I don't want to do it. It is only an upward swing if you do. That is with career, that is with love. It is a total upward swing. Yeah, I'm really fucking curious. Because you're seeing like time frame of Cancer and Leo season come out in this. Hold on, I just kind of want to 10 years. Get the fuck out, boo. It's love. I just wanted to see, but that does apply to career too. Okay, so like what I said with career, just you don't like, you know, but it is love too. I just wanted to see because I'm like, is that just career? That's what I asked. I was like, is that just career? It's like, no, it's love too. Page of Cups. But we've been hitting on that for a while, right? I feel like we've kind of been in this prepping period with Raquel for a minute, where we're kind of like prepping her for just big time, like something going on with love. I want to know when it is career too though, you know? Anyway, I just feel like we've been in like this prepping period with Raquel for a minute where it's like we prepping her to get back out into the fucking like dating game, or there's going to be someone coming in her life. Love, right? And it's like, God, I just feel like we've been in this prepping stage. I'm like, when is it going to fucking come in? God. It's good though. It's good. I'm just like, that wasn't a bad reading. Raquel's never are though. Raquel's are always really good. I can tell this deck really knows her. I forgot, by the way, that reminded me. I forgot to post I forgot to post the special for July. Oops. Sorry I went so over on that, but you already know how I do. Okay. Who we got? Who's not in here? I got Mel. Oh wait, Mel, Jerica, Brooke, Claire, Christina. Are Mel and Jerica in here? Oh, period. Okay, you're in here. Claire's in here. Where'd everyone go? Oh, Brooke, you're in here. Okay, period. All right, hold up, boo. Brooke, we're probably gonna get into yours then. Period. Okay. Yeah, just Claire, Brooke, and Christina are in here. Brooke, let's go ahead and bust yours out, boo. Hold up. Where are you? Oh, God. Oh, I love that. Hold on. Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I read your message before I got into this. Let's get into it, boo. Okay. You know the drill. I don't remember. I think I might have used 2 decks on you last time. You know what? I might do the same. I'm gonna start out with my this one though. But I might dip into this one, so I want to make sure I got it out. Okay. Hold on, baby. Alright, I need to get this peanut butter out of my way. Look at how big this jar is. Like, fucking taking up a bunch of my desk space on here. I've been slamming tea tonight. I'm going to have to be up going to the bathroom probably all night because of that. Oh, I love unsweetened iced tea. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Brooke, let's go ahead and get into this, boo. You know the drill. So we're going to go ahead and start with Oracle. Just hang with me. Okay. Let me see current. It's for Brooke. Let me see. Oh, spying coming out as current challenger situation. The both of you are probably doing that, right? Where very interesting, because spying is trying. It's very like Page of Wands, right? Where you're trying to find out, and he's doing this too, right? Like the both of you are probably doing this, where you're looking at each other's social media, just trying to find out information, trying to find out what they're doing, what they're up to. Absolutely, the both of you guys are. You are in thinking card energy where, God, I'm just wondering if this reading is going to be very similar to the Patreon one I did, because this is the kind of shit that we were seeing. The thinking card that's coming out for you, it represents that you're just missing this person, right? Missing them, craving to be around them, like just, right, yearning for them. He's over here in elusive energy, and I get the feeling, and well, obviously, we're gonna air him out, right? He's gonna get aired out one way or fuck another, but that elusive card is like dishonesty and deception. I'm just curious if it's self-deception that he's in right now. So let me just show you what I'm getting with this one, and then I do want to dip into the other one. So spying, right? Both of these people are probably keeping an eye on each other through social media, trying to, you know what I mean? Fucking keeping an eye on what they doing. You're over here in thinking, where you are missing him, craving to be around him. He's over here in elusive, where he is in a lot of dishonesty and deception. And we will comb that out. I get the feeling, though, looking at that, it's probably a lot of self-deception, a lot of, like, we'll see, but a lot of, like, oh, fucking, I'm fine, everything's great, you know what I mean? I'm wonderful, I'm on top of the world, that type of deception, right? Probably deceiving himself about his feelings, you know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm not missing her at all. Really? Okay. Anyway, the ecstasy card that's coming out in the subconscious, I feel like it kind of feeds off of that, right? Where I don't think these people, either one of them, are feeling like wonderful or excited or ecstatic in life, right? You're seeing it's brewing in their subconscious. It's not a fucking reality. It's not coming out in the consciousness of this reading. And so I just don't think they're, right? It's like sun, that to me would be like a sun in the subconscious or some shit. Just really feeling the loss of, it's like nothing's bringing me joy, right? Nothing's fucking bringing me any kind of happiness right now. That releasing card that's coming out as outcome, it does represent like releasing something, right? Like letting go, moving on, walking away. I want to see clarifier for that though. So hang with me, boo. And then pain's coming out on bottom of the deck, which is overall energy, right? And that is a lot of, yeah, it's pain. That's like a Five of Pentacles, where there's so much fear that the both of these people are in right now, and it comes out sideways, like they are extremely cautious to come back towards each other, very apprehensive. Let me see, where's he at then? Can you see me? Can you show me more on that elusive? What is that? Oh, yeah, wow. Interesting. That makes sense then. Because I feel like, makes sense. Just because I feel like your reading is fresh into my mind. And so like that ecstasy card looked familiar to me. And I'm pretty sure it came out on his side last time. Where I think that was yours. Where he was like trying to distract himself from this or something. He's right. Anyway, okay. I actually want to start with his shit, okay? Because it just like, before I lose it, Elusive and palm trees coming out on his side. The deception that he's trying to tell himself right now, he is someone that is craving stability and security from this, right? He misses that tremendously. He, like, that's that, right? If he was here, I'd be like, we can get honest about this, you know what I mean? Yeah, this is probably something you very much crave in your life, and you probably had that with this person. And I feel like we've seen a 10 of Pentacles come out with them the last time that I read for them. I could be fucking wrong, though. I might be, like, mixing up readings or some shit, but, like, anyway. You're seeing that he's very much missing and craving that stability and security, and that elusive card that's coming out with it is like he's lying to himself about that. He's probably telling himself, oh, I can never be tied down anyway. I'm a lone wolf. I don't need anybody. I'm better off single. I'm happier single. It's a lie. It's a fucking lie. Twin flames and spying is coming out as current challenge or situation, right? Twin flames, self-explanatory. It represents the twin flame connection, right? And what they're both doing right now is spying on each other, right? But they're not communicating. And you're over here, which I applaud you, because it's like, at least this person's being fucking honest with where they're at. Heartbroken and thinking. Heartbroken is exactly that, right? It's like, I'm in separation from this person, and I do feel the pain from it, right? I'm feeling lost. I'm grieving this. I'm mourning this. I'm thinking about them. I'm missing them. He's over here trying to gaslight himself that he's not. And then you see that in the subconscious, right? I don't think he's like out like having a ball. I'll say that because this is subconscious, right? The golden mirror, though, I feel like you're so fucking spot on with the context that you wrote me, because he isn't his ego. You know, that's golden mirror. This is someone who is extremely self-absorbed right now. They're only thinking about themselves. He's not even over here thinking about the pain that you're probably in. He's over here trying to justify everything in his life, trying to lie to himself over and over again that he doesn't miss you. You know, it's good. I wouldn't be surprised if a tower came out, honestly. The releasing and date is fucking worrying me. Because love call's coming out on bottom of the deck. And oh my God, I'm like, the shit that's worrying me in that outcome with the releasing and date is I'm so scared. I mean, good for you, you know, if that is you. I really don't think that's him, though. Because releasing is moving on from it, right? Well, I guess what I'm trying to get at with that is that I do think that he's going to be in a lot of regret if he does not come back in and express how he's feeling. Because I think that the feminine is going to walk away from this, and I think that that is God lining someone up for her right there. And he is going to be in so much fucking regret when that happens. Because date card represents that, right? This could be someone new that's coming in, and like you've walked away from this and someone new is right there, right? I just want to see context in tarot, because that absolutely can be, obviously, like these two people, they release something, and then that date card can represent like they're trying to plan to like meet up, right? They're trying to plan to like meet up and have a conversation. So I just want to let's just get the fuck into it. Let me see current. Let me see current energy between these two. God, I'm so curious. Yeah, I want to put a pin in that outcome. I'm just really curious what that is. Hermit card energy, I am not mad to see that come out. Especially because these two people are in a separation. That Hermit card energy is like the best fucking card to see in a separation. Because it represents isolation to seek enlightenment, right? And we'll see how you two are. 10 of Pentacles came out on his side. He absolutely is missing that. Absolutely. He's very much craving that. And he's lying to himself, trying to tell himself he's not. That boy heartbroken. I can't wait to see what else comes out. This subconscious, too, could be something that is coming into his awareness. Sorry, boo, hold on. Not mad. Yeah, one more for him. Okay. Tower came out. I fucking knew it would. Okay. Damn, I ain't mad, bitch. I ain't mad. Okay. Okay. I actually really like that. Okay, I like it. Did Tower come out the last time I was doing y'all's reading? I don't remember. Fuck, I wish I remembered Brooke's reading. I can't fucking remember now. Okay. I knew that shit was you in that outcome. I fucking knew it. Okay. Let me go ahead and start from the top now that I have all my shit. Okay. 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups. This, right? 8 of Swords, like, you even, like, right? This is context of the reading, too. She's like, we knew this shit came out the last time. This is also, this is his shit, too. You know what I mean? Yes, 8 of Swords. The both of you are in that right now. It just looks different, right? The both of you are in this 8 of Swords energy, and it does keep them trapped where they're at, right? And we'll get more into context. We know 8 of Swords is lies that we are telling ourselves, right? Right? You already, like, in the context in yours, you have an idea of, like, what that is, right? You already know. He's over here where the lies that he's telling himself are different, right? He's over here gaslighting himself. The 6 of Cups, though, is underneath that, where it's like, this is the, I guess, gas that's in the tank for this 8 of Swords, where there is so much missing the other person. This is him too. This is him where he's in a 6 of Cups. It's such bittersweet feelings that he has, and that's like fueling that 8 of Swords. Moon card's coming out underneath it, and so I'm like, damn, like that is, I'm happy to see a Tower come out for him. I honestly am, because it's gonna obliterate that shit for him. These two people are in a lot of illusion right now, both of them. And I'm happy to see Hermit. I'm happy to see Tower. He is absolutely missing you as you are him. That's all I could say about that. The Hermit card and 8 of Wands in the reverse coming out as current challenger situation. Hermit card is that both of these people are isolating from everything, everybody. The 8 of Wands is some air taken out of the sails, right? Like 8 of Wands in the reverse is always like this slowing down of energy. I'm not mad about it though, because I feel like if we can slow down, especially him, like if we're slowing down in this energy and really indulging in this Hermit and fucking healing in it, these two people will come back together. God, I'm so nervous for that outcome. World card in reverse and Page of Swords coming out for you. This is how you're feeling in that Hermit, right? Is extremely disconnected from him. This is, I mean, like I said, you have to give the feminine some credit, because at least her feelings are coming out right here, right? She's like, it is what the fuck it is. I'm not going to lie about it. Yes, I'm missing him. Yes, I feel completely disconnected from him. Page of Swords. Yeah, I do want to reach out, right? Of course I do. You might even know in that energy, like if I reach out, I'm not going to get anything in that world in reverse, right? He's not going to give me anything. I might even not hear anything. Like regardless, it just shows me tremendous fucking disconnect from him. 10 of Pentacles, Tower card coming out for him. Again, not really mad about it, because this over here is like, yeah, he's lying to himself that he doesn't want this, that this whatever, he doesn't miss this, you know what I mean? Bitch, please. 10 of Pentacles is like, he sees this relationship as a marriage, right? Like he sees this as like the ultimate stability, security. He wants that. He wants long term with you, and he's like fucking lying to himself about it. God's over here where he's like, boo boo, we ain't gonna do that. Tower card represents like a total fucking obliteration of everything that is going on in your life. I love to see it with him, because I don't like to see fucking anybody lying to themselves or self-deception. I don't give a fuck who it is, right? Living a lie is not a way to live, and you're seeing that God sees that he's doing that, and he's like, we're not going to do that. Tower card coming in is obliterating those fucking lies for him so he can get honest with self. And here you're seeing some of the shit that he's probably already is coming into his awareness, right? Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. What he sees, or what he will when he's going through this tower, what he is going to see is that he did not do enough for this feminine. That's why we're seeing Golden Mirror and that ecstasy come out. This is someone who is probably They like probably never thought how things affected the feminine. It was always on their terms. It was always about them. It was always about their feelings. It's just really selfish, right? That Knight of Cups tells me, and Queen of Cups too, these two people love each other. I don't fucking doubt that. I do not doubt that he loves you. That's why Knight of Cups is coming out. It's like, no, he has romantic feelings, but he made a lot of fucking mistakes in this relationship. As probably you did too, but like, you know what I mean? The tarot's trying to just give us context into some shit that we don't really know, right? Queen of Cups coming out right there. Yeah, this is where he probably sees, I don't know if he would know about twin flames, maybe he does, but this is definitely where he would see you as a soulmate. You know what I mean? Like, he'd be like, no, this is someone, like, I have a soulmate connection with them. This is someone that they are so loving, they're so nurturing, they're so compassionate, they're so empathetic, and I didn't measure up to what she needed, is basically what this is. I didn't measure up to what she fucking needed me to be. I'm not mad. Shit. And of course, my phone's dying. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Let me know when you guys can see me again. You fucking phone. Every time. Okay. The phone. Son of a bitch. Okay, hold on. Get the fuck in there. Okay. Hold on. Claire, you can see me? Brooke, are you back in here, boo? I'm gonna go over on this reading. Just so you know. Hold on. I gotta wait until I see Brooke in here because I don't want to fucking go on. Okay, period. Okay. What was I saying? We were on Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. This, I want to pull more for this because you know how I was saying the releasing and the date card coming out? I fucking knew that was you. I knew it was you. I am so scared. I'm scared because this is showing me I'm just worried. I guess my fear for this is that he's going to hesitate on reaching out, and what is going to happen if he does, right? Because future energy is always up in the air. I'm reading current energy as of now. If it's to stay like this, and he does not reach out and get fucking honest, right? And get honest with you, most importantly, because I do feel like he's getting honest with self right now. But if he does not reach out and get honest with you, what is going to happen is this feminine is going to walk away from this for good. She's going to be like, I'm washing my hands clean of it, fuck it. She's going to walk away from this, and I'm telling you, God is going to have someone on a fucking silver platter for her ass. That's Two of Cups, right? Like, someone is going to match her fucking energy in this outcome, and I cannot imagine the type of regret that he's going to be in when he sees that. Because he's already watching you. We already know that. I just want to pull some more for that. Basically, that doesn't surprise me. It comes out a lot in twin flame readings where, like, if this person's going to show that they don't want this feminine, God's going to be like, bet, then I'm going to send someone in that does, right? And I'm going to show you what regret really fucking looks like. Because, trust, there's someone in this outcome that will provide everything that this feminine wants, right? And I guess the thing that would... the difference in that relationship that would be coming into your life, there would be love. Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles, though, is the energy that you're in, which tells me who she is attracting into her life. It is someone that is wanting to provide for her, right? And so it does very much give, like, a companion. Like, someone who comes into her life and is like, I'm going to take care of you. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's love, but it's not, like, to, I guess, the intensity of this. You know what I mean? But it is love! You know? It's just different. Anyway, I'm not mad. But I understand why it would come out like that. Let's just get a couple more, okay? Hold on. Yeah, so if you're wondering if he's fucking living fantastically, he's not. He's over here just gaslighting the shit out of himself. Oh, you know what this could be? It gives very earth sign energy where someone is trying to... someone's giving her much needed recognition and making her feel good. Right? It's Pentacles energy, and so it's someone who's just really wanting to take care of her. this might, I guess the good thing about that it would have on him is that it would, his ego would come up, right? Because Five of Wands is coming out with whoever this person is. It's a Page of Pentacles. And so it is someone who comes in very lightly. They're not coming on too strong, right? They're letting you know their interest. They're wanting to take you out on dates. They're wanting to move it slow, right? They're wanting to take it to that intensity of like, I guess like just being committed and taking care of you. And that Five of Wands coming out with it, I'm wondering if he's going to see that as competition. I think is the only good thing that will come out of that, where it'll like wake him up, you know? Anyway, yeah, whoever, just know that, bitch. Like, if you come to a point, you know, if you don't see me for a minute, like if I don't do a reading for you for a minute, and you find that you're in a place of like, I'm going to walk away from this, by all means, bitch, know that God's got your ass in that outcome where he's like, boo, I already got someone lined up for you. I already do. You know what I mean? I'm just going to have to get message cards and see where he's at. He's going to be wrecked when he sees that. I'm telling you, bitch. I'm just like, I can't believe that outcome came out in this reading. Where I'm like, yeah, that's gnarly. It just is like so fucked up because it's like, you don't know what you have till it's gone, huh? Yeah, I'm sure you do want to come back in when you see that this person is providing everything for her. Yeah, I'm sure that would rile up your ego, you know what I mean? I'm sure that you would want to come in and compete for her. Yeah, I don't think that he's, I mean, I guess we'll see, like, in the message cards. As of right now, in the Oracle and Tarot, I'm not really seeing anything that's coming out like he's trying to explore options or date. But we'll see if it comes out in his message cards. Yeah, if anyone's going to be dating, it's going to be that feminine in that outcome. Period. Where's he at? What do we got? Being mirrors for each other makes self-love so important. I wish I was there to love you, but if not, I want you to love yourself and nurture yourself. I wish I could say what I really feel. Someday I will, but right now I'm afraid to be myself. Oh, okay. Past lives are influencing our connection. I've lost you in other lifetimes and that makes me afraid. I need to heal the grief to allow the love to bloom. Damn. Hold on, boo. I'm gonna get 3 more. Hold on. Sorry, I know I went over shit on this one. What do we got? What is this? Oh, okay. I think you're beautiful inside and out. I see the light that radiates from your soul. I like that. I just wish he was here. Don't listen to other people. Trust yourself to know the truth. I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together again. Oh, he watching your ass. And he probably will be. He'll continue to. I see you working to create change, and I'm proud of what you are accomplishing. Jesus. Okay. I want to work on mission with you. Hold on, boo. I want to get, I know. Let's hold on. I want to get my other deck. Hold on. I want to get that, that OG one. Let me see current. I long for you day and night. I'm consumed by my desire for you. Our chemistry is amazing. This gives me some hope that it will... This card just gives me hope that he will not let it get to that fucking point of you finding someone else. I'm just fucking damn. I can't hide my true feelings anymore. I love you and I want to spend my life with you. But shit, bitch, that might be that might be what he needs to wake up, you know? Okay. That was some Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups stuff we were talking about. I had too many expectations of you. I was selfish and focused on myself. I didn't care about your needs. It was like a dream come true when we met. I never wanted that passion to end. You rocked my world. And then bottom of the deck, hold on. You're my best friend and I hurt you. I didn't know what I was doing. Can you ever forgive me? So, looking at message card, I don't think he's... I don't even know if I could say... Like, yeah, he's not, like, romantically intertwined. Not that I'm seeing. But I don't even know if I could say he's, like, messing around. You know? Because I'm not really seeing anything like that either. Because it was subconscious, right? Anyway. Sorry it was a fucking long on that reading. Hold on, bitches. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta fucking double check and make sure I didn't miss anybody. Fuck. Okay. Oh, yeah. I got Rebecca on there. Hold on. Hold up, booze. Who's all in here on the paid reading list? Okay. Sounds good, Christina. I still got you on. I'll keep you on the list, boo. That was a good reading. What did I do? Sorry if I accidentally waved at someone. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Why is that doing that? There we go. I don't know why that kept bugging out on me. Mel and Jericho must not... The chemistry between... Oh, absolutely. Oh, I hear that, boo. Claire, I guess we'll get into yours, boo. Let's do it. Hold on. I might need these decks. Because what did you get? Oh! We doing a mini twin. Let's get it. Okay. He better not piss me off, alright? Ooh, I feel like this is going to be a good one. I get the feeling that this is probably going to be a good one. And you know what? I'm going to use my OG decks on this one. Well, at least the Oracle and the Tarot. Hold on. We'll use this. And I want to use this deck. Let me just knock the energy out of this real quick. Okay. All right, boo. Claire, you know the drill. We're going to go ahead and start with our Oracle. And then we'll get into Tarot, and then I'll pull message cards. Hold it. Who'd I forgot? Okay. All right, Claire, let's get it. Let me see current. Oh, wait. I gotta see if you sent me a message. I don't know if you did. Hold on. Oh, no, we did. Okay, never mind. We're good. Sorry. Okay. Fucking. Well, he's already had. Okay. Let me see current energy. Palm trees coming out as current challenger situation. The Phoenix, love it. Fucking, oh, okay, let me see what comes out on his side. I'm scared. What is it? Oh, okay, I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. Hold on, I want to see that outcome. That, palm trees coming out as, okay, I'm not fucking mad. Oh, stop. Okay. This, fucking, let's just get the shitty stuff out of the way first. The Mask and Not Today is coming out on bottom of the deck. Obviously, and this is like overall energy for just the Oracle, right? And I'm sure that this is probably trying to clock current energy that we're in. Where the reason that, because Not Today represents like avoiding someone, like avoiding a conversation that you know needs to happen. Not wanting to deal with it's, think of like 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords shit, You know what I mean? And so I'm like, okay. The mask card is obviously like the reason that we're doing that is because we are afraid to let our mask off, right? We're afraid to come clean about our feelings, you know what I mean? We're afraid to be seen, you know? So mask just represents not showing your true feelings, putting on a persona, lying to kick it. And so I'm like, yeah, I'm just sure it's showing us some context into energy that we're in today. That palm tree coming out as current, I'm not mad. This is a challenge though that they have, right? And it just shows me like, right, what we were seeing even in the past reading. It's like could be a reality, you know what I mean? The challenge is, do these two people have the growth now? Have they done enough growing to be able to handle fucking stability and security, right? It's like stability, security, growth, endurance, flexibility is what that represents, right? I'm like, okay, so what's being tested right now is like, have they truly grown? Have they truly fucking learned? Do they have what it takes to make this work? Obviously, I do think so, just from like Oracle, but we'll obviously see with Tarot. The Phoenix card's coming out on Claire, so I'm not worried about her, right? I'm like, well, the Phoenix card represents growth that she has, but it also represents rekindling, right? So, okay. He's got kisses coming out on his side, which I just wish I would have seen like more, I guess, just like growing card come out for him. But then again, we have tarot. The kisses card, I think, is trying to show me what's being masked right now, right? And this is an unconditional falling in love energy. Think of a Knight of Cups when you see that card. And so I was like, oh, okay. Like, and this also too is showing me, because it's like a Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, where this person wants to give affection. They want to tell someone how they feel, right? And they also want to receive that back. So I like it. The dragonfly coming out as outcome. I like it too. I just want to see what comes out, because dragonfly does represent light-hearted communication, right? And it does represent these two people's together, like these two people's energy together in that outcome, where they are going to adapt, they're going to change, they're going to heal together. And yeah, at first it probably will be very light-hearted conversation. I'm not mad. Just let's just fucking see. Let me get, can I get one more for him in Oracle? Oh, this guy. Interesting. I'm curious to see what comes out in his Oracle. There is, who is that? He's got someone in his life. I don't know who it is. Maybe you know, because you know him. There's someone in his life that it almost looks like to me he's trying to break free from this person. I think he's got kind of a toxic influence on his life. That can be like, right, family members. It's girl with a snake, right? And so you have to think of that dynamic between two people where it's like someone's very empathetic and someone's a narcissistic personality, right? And they're really trying to siphon off that person. But this, like, just looking at his cards, I'm like, I think he's trying to like break free from someone who has a very toxic, negative impact on him. Because Cassette's coming out on bottom of the deck with that, where it represents that he's trying to break, because Cassette is like outdated thinking, conditioning, right? And he's trying to come out of that. Anyway, I'm really curious who that is. We'll see. Let's get into it. Fucking interesting. Hopefully it comes out in tarot. I'm curious who it is. I'm getting the feeling it's a parent, but I might be wrong. Let me see current energy. Two of Cups. And Two of Cups, Queen of Wands, but I want one. I like that though. Let me get one. What is that? Page of Cups. I'm not mad about that shit. Okay, period. Period. That, it goes more off of that mask and that, what the fuck was it? Mask and, what was the other fucking card? Oh, not today is what it was. That Page of Cups is that, right? It's like the communication, because Page of Cups is talking about your feelings, right? It's not like, you know, like a king or a queen, right? But it's a start. Page of Cups is a fucking start. And it represents like the fish in this cup, right? It's like the feelings have been there before. That's what that fish represents. And like someone's coming back in with this cup where they're like, we've had something, right? It's very apologetic type of communication where they're like, I know that we have something here, and I don't want to be living like this anymore. I don't want to be in no communication with you anymore. So it's just communication like that, you know, like kind of confessing your feelings. Again, I guess that makes sense with like lighthearted, that dragonfly energy that's coming out. Hold on, I want to get one more for each of these. That's probably especially him. That could be maybe a little bit you, but I think that's especially him. Just seeing where he's at right now. You got really good fucking majors coming out on your side. You got Judgment and Wheel of Fortune. Wanting a reunion. Okay. Let me just get one for him, though. Bitch, I'm sorry, Claire. I'm probably going to go over on this reading. Okay, I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. One more for that, then. Please fucking show me time frame with it. I'm scared. Okay. Hold on. Fucking Jesus. That time frame of Taurus season is on his ass. I'm just like so. I just feel like he totally fucking missed an opportunity back then. But I might pull more for time frame. But let me just show you what I'm seeing here, because I'm going over as fuck on this reading. Page of Cups, Nine of Wands, and I will say why I kind of think this may be more him. But you might be able to relate to this, right? That Page of Cups we already talked about. It is that sweet communication, right? It's communication about your feelings, but very like lighthearted, right? Okay. Nine of Wands is where someone is wanting to come forward. They have their walls up. They're hesitating is what Nine of Wands is. It's always a fucking hesitation. I could see why, like maybe that Nine of Wands would come out for a feminine where like you would be wanting to give up hope, but you're not, would be a Nine of Wands, right? The reason I say it might be him is because he's in a Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Yeah, I'm wondering if, I'm just curious who that girl with the snake, I'm just side-eyeing because I'm like, who is that in your life, right? Is this, I'm just really curious if this is friends, to be honest with you. I get the feeling just because there were two cards that came out for him that kind of like, it was the Three of Cups, where it's like who he surrounds himself with socially. I think it's common. It is so common for that kind of shit to come out with masculines, where it's almost like he feels like he has a duty to keep these people in his life because maybe they've been in each other's lives for such a long time, but you do see that his priorities are not necessarily in alignment with theirs. That's all I'm gonna say about that. All right. I think he's getting it, because that Nine of Pentacles and Two of Wands tells me that he's not like people pleasing them. He's not like listening to them or letting them hold him back, you know what I mean? Or keep him stuck where he was at. He's not like that. You're not seeing that. He, like, Nine of Pentacles tells me like he has a self-image, right? At least that's probably what he's worked on during this time, where it's like he is his own person. Okay, that's Nine of Pentacles. Two of Wands is where he is taking a step towards this, right? I love it. I'm just like, want to get time frame, because I like it though, because Two of Wands is like, I'm taking that step. I'm taking that first step towards this, right? Judgment, Wheel of Fortune for you, I love, because like Judgment is like, you're probably seeing so many fucking synchronicities right now where it's like, okay, enough. When is it gonna fucking happen? It will. Wheel of Fortune yes, it like represents fate, shit like that, but it represents like this situation will turn in your favor, right? Always. The 10 of Swords and the Hangsman, I like. I'm just like, really, deck? Because 10 of Swords is this situation we're in now, right? This no communication shit, it's coming to an end. The Hangsman coming out there, I'm telling, it is so calling out his hesitation. That Hangsman is like, we are in this waiting period. We're in this fucking waiting period right now. I just want to see time frame. When I'm gonna straight up ask, I guess, when is that communication gonna come through? Just give it to me fucking straight, because I know it's him. It will. Okay, 6 of Cups, 6 of, I like it, you know what I mean, because this is the shit that he's in. The 6 of Pentacles, that Kisses card energy, I love that, actually, that coming out as that outcome, because he may start off communication like talking about, you know, I was talking like Page of Cups, where it's like this person's like, I know that we've had something in the past, right? Like, I don't want to lose that. That's 6 of Cups shit, right? Where he leads the conversation with memories of your guys' past. And it goes both ways. Like, you know, like you're game for it. He is so fucking hesitating. When is he gonna come through? Wow, he had, damn, that really called him out. I'm not mad. Well, I guess that's soon. Cancer season. We're in Cancer, aren't we? What fucking season are we? We're in Cancer season, aren't we? It came out again, and it came out on like bottom of the deck. It's just showing me he fucking hesitated sometime. It's April. I know it's April, because it's like on a cusp of Aries, Taurus. There was an opportunity he had, and he fucking backed out of it during that time. He's probably been sitting on what he wants to say for a while. That is Cancer season, though. But we knew that. Hold on. What do I want to get? Well, fuck it. How long have I been? Oh my god, I went so over on this. Okay, hold on. Hold on, bitch. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna bug out if there's this one card that comes out in this deck. I'm gonna be so pissed. He better hope it doesn't come out. Because like, there's this one card in here where it's like, I was gonna reach out today, but I was afraid of, like, something like that. I was gonna reach out today, but I was afraid of what you might say or something like that. Hold on. Okay. Don't judge this, just surrender. I know it's triggering, but from a higher perspective, it's clearing energy and bringing us closer together. Oh, what is that? Do you guys know? The next solstice or equinox will bring an important shift for us. Draw another card to get an idea of what the shift may be. I don't know what it is. Oh, shut up. I'm done. I'm not, no, just shut the fuck up. I'll contact you when I'm able to. Right now, my life is too complicated to bring you into it. But know that I do want to talk to you. Shut up. We know, though. God. Okay. Okay. There are subconscious fears affecting our ability to attract love and abundance. The universe is helping us make them conscious so we can easily attract what we want, including each other. I love that. I'm trying to figure out this connection. I've never experienced anything like it before. This is so fucking frustrating because this is like that mask and not today. These feelings overwhelm me and I become afraid. Sometimes I even run away from you because of it. Oh, bottom of the deck. I've been learning about twin flames. It feels right to me. I wonder if you've had that before. Hold on, I want to see, hold on one second, okay? Because I do want to, before I get into solstice or equinox. Didn't we? I got it. Hold on. I want to Google something real quick. Hold on. a second. Where's my internet? There it is. What about solstice? What is a solstice? Oh! Didn't we just have the summer equinox? Didn't we? When was it? We did back in June. June 20th. I'm curious if there, well, that, I guess it makes sense. June 20th. Fuck this guy, man. Come on. It just makes sense with time frame and shit, though, because we've been pulling. We were pulling, like, that shit even back then. June 20th. I'm gonna bug out, bitch. Stop. Okay. I'm just trying to cook on that Oracle. I was just trying to... I'm so curious, like, what that looked like. You know, I'm just so curious, like, what was it that he experienced in April that, I don't know, like, did he see you? Did he, like, go to, I don't know, you know what I mean? But he shit the bed in April at some point where there was this opportunity and he hesitated and he's been stuck there since, right? I'm just like, what happened, you know? Did you see her or something and like you were gonna, and then you fucking hesitated? Or did you have her phone number pulled up and then you fucking, I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, good. I hope that thunderstorm might be ruining our 4th of July here in Montana, and I'm not mad about it. There was this, hopefully I can talk about this on here. Yesterday, who's all in here actually on the paid reading list? There was a fucking fire that happened last night, and an old lady passed away. Oh, Jericho, you're in here. This old lady fucking passed away because there were fireworks that set her yard on fire. I hate fireworks. Jericho, listen, yeah, I'm like fucking woke up to the news this morning. I was like, damn, what the fuck? So I'm not mad about a thunderstorm fucking raining here in Montana. Like, yes, ruin the 4th of July. Okay, hold on. Jericho, I gotta read your thing on here. Hold on, boo. Oh, okay, period. Damn, let's go, boo. Okay, Jericho, hold on. Hold on. Hold on, boo. Next month. Okay, period, let's go. Come on. Okay. Okay. I actually want to pull. Let me cook on this. Oh, I know how I want to do this. Okay, hold on. Can you guys hear that thunderstorm? It's fucking loud. So I guess if I lose power, then you'll know what happened. Yeah, if I just know if I lose power, it goes dark. My internet will probably be fine, but... Fuck, I didn't even charge my Jackery. I probably should have. Well, I guess if we go dark, just know I'll be back whenever the power comes on. Okay. All right, Jericho, you know the drill, boo. Let's go ahead and just get into it. Actually, hold on 1 second. I think that was my cat. Hold on 1 second. I gotta make sure he's all right. Pumpkin? Pumpkin? I guess that wasn't. Okay, I guess that wasn't him. Okay. Thought I heard him. Okay. Anyway. Let's get it. Okay. Let me see. Actually, let's do Chick-fil-A. I feel like those two fucking cards came out the last time we were at it. Let me see August. One more. And I want to see. Let's do that. About her socials. I get that. Okay, let me see subconscious. Lot of minor. Wow. One more for that. Got that. Now let me see for this. Let me see that in particular. I feel like Hanged Man's come out for you before. One more for that though. I'm gonna pull Oracle for this too. I'm gonna pull more for that. Let me do one more. I'm gonna have to get Oracle. I'm curious what that is. Yeah. So for this reading, I wanted to pull like July's energy, August's energy. I wanted to pull and see like the advice for posting on the socials. And then of course I got like subconscious energy, and then I got like what is going to bring in money towards her, basically, right? Like what is it that's gonna open the fucking doors for her, shit like that. Good. Like this kind of, let's just get this. Actually, I think I want to start out with subconscious energy just because I feel like this is probably the energy that she's in right now. 9 of Swords, 2 of Swords, right? The 9 of Swords energy, because it just makes sense. You're just like, fuck, man. 9 of Swords is, you are in mental turmoil. You know what I mean? Like, you are fucking over it. This could be, like, with career, right? Because Knight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Obviously, with career, this is where she is, like, hamster wheeling so much in her head. Probably can't get any fucking sleep at night. Worried, anxiety, could even be depression that she's creeping up on, right? The 2 of Swords coming out, that, like, we know this, right? 2 of Swords is not being able to see your way out of that. It's like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm stuck. I'm fucking stuck in this right now. Okay, period. We know this. Now, in July, this kind of shit I feel came out, and like, when were we on here? A couple days ago, I think, when we did a career reading. So I'd actually like to see this, I guess, is like July's energy, because this came out as like past energy in that reading. I'm almost certain it was these 2 cards. 6 of Cups and Knight of Swords. You're seeing in July, right? This is probably in your business, I'm gonna guess, right? Because I'm going to venture to guess in July's energy, the 6 of Cups is like she's been doing this. She's been like building her company or whatever for a while, right? This has always been a fucking thing that she's doing. Knight of Swords coming out with it. This is obviously where you are utilizing, I'm gonna have to fucking plug you guys in, hold on. This is obviously where you are utilizing your communication type of like abilities, right? That would be like writing, communication, shit like that. That's always Swords. So like to see it. August energy right here, this goes more off of just that temperance that has been coming out, and I get the advice for this. It's Page of Cups and Eight of Swords. You're seeing that she's coming out of that. I guess what I'm going to try to get at here is like, because the advice, I have my eye on this shit where I'm like, what she's going to be doing, I guess, in August, what is going to give her more money and more opportunities is something that is, it's like a 180. That's always a hanged man, right? It's something that is out of her. She's probably never fucking done it before. I have to get Oracle for that. I'm so curious. Because I like to see the Page of Cups there. Obviously, this is where she's on a path in August where she's not just like working in a fucking pentacle, right? She's actually doing something where her heart's really in it. And that Eight of Swords, yeah, it's coming out of it. I gotta pull fucking Oracle for that. I'm just curious what it is. Now, for posting on, because I wanted to pull just specifically for that. I'm like, is this like, right? Is this where she should be like, I guess, inputting her energy, right? Four of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yes, it is. That Four of Pentacles is you holding on tight to, and it doesn't even just have to be those two things, right? It could be like whatever fucking like platforms that you do have. It is keeping those close to your chest, right? It is absolutely like keep feeding into those, keep stacking shit up in those, right? Because Nine of Cups is going to come out of it. There's recognition that you're getting in that. I have to get into Oracle on this because I'm just so curious what that shit is for that advice on what's going to give you money. What is it? Yeah, that opportunity is coming. When the fuck, though? Hold on, bitch. Hold on. I'm probably going to go fucking over on this one, but hold on. I want to pull specifically for that, then. Let me get a couple more. One more. I'm curious. God, we've talked about that before, though. In August, you're going to be in Two of Cups when you see that come out in a career, right? You're already in this, but we knew that from the Page of Cups. In August, you're going to be in a business relationship with someone, right? It's a Queen of Swords energy in nature that you're coming into. Oh, shit. Why did that? Oh, it's probably because I talked about that lady passing away. I got restricted on my live. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, the Two of Cups coming out in August, that you're going to be working in alignment with someone, right? Like there's someone that's going to be coming to you with an opportunity that they want you to work with them, right? And it's a Queen of Swords in nature, but we already knew this because Page of Cups came out. It's like you're already working with that person in August. I gotta just get into fucking Oracle and end this right now for us. Hold on. Probably make it a couple Oracle. Damn. Hold up, boo. Shit. Hold on. You already know I'm gonna go over on this one. Make it a couple. What is that? Okay. Give and take. I gotta get another Oracle. Oh, give and take. Be open to giving and receiving to keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance and ask for what your heart desires. That one comes out for you so much, that investment. Invest in your education or make some big plans for the future. Take calculated risks, but save something to fall back on. That, oh, the Knight of Pentacles. I don't know if I showed you guys that. The Knight of Pentacles and that Magician card came out on bottom of the deck when I originally pulled for this deck. This is like that magic shit right here. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. I feel like this comes out for her a lot too. Adventure. You make exciting work moves that could take you outdoors or on a trip. You will need to climb steadily to reach your financial goals. Hold on. I want to get this one too. Listen, we can do what we want. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to cook. Let me get 3 of these. And most importantly, like career shit if we can. Right. I mean, like, this one's good. In your journey, there will be times when you feel lost, confused, lonely, and angry. These are times of transition. You won't feel these emotions forever. I know it's like easy for fucking the deck to say. Okay. You are transitioning to a better, stronger version of yourself. Shed away those unneeded layers and keep growing. I want to see career though. I know they got some in this. Okay, the reason some people have walked away from you with no reason has nothing to do with you. They've been removed from your life because the universe is taking you next. They have already served their purpose in your life. Let them go and keep moving. Greater is coming. What is it then? Let's go. Okay, period. Okay, period. God, that's hard. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Live your life to its fullest potential. Let go of the need for approval from others. Live up to your own expectations and nobody else's. No more selling yourself short. Keep moving forward. You've got this. And then this one. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself. This goes more into like that magic, that magician shit. God, that's fucking hard though when you're in a 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords shit. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. And bottom of the deck, I fucking love that. Your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold. Oh, okay. Hanged Man, High Priestess, Knight of Wands. I guess that makes fucking sense. Your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Sorry. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention most. Get the fuck out. Listen to the one that was underneath it. Stop. Okay. That's good. I just wanted to get like clarifiers to like what would be moving for her. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Hi. What's wrong?
Awesome idiots doing fireworks in the middle of the street.
Oh, I love that. Is it raining?
Yeah.
Oh.
Light drizzle.
I'm afraid the power's gonna go out.
No, it's not.
Could you do me a favor? Because this Jackery's dead. Could you bring me the cord to it or iPhone box? Whatever the fuck those things are called. Sorry, fuck, I kind of went long on that. Well, whatever. We didn't go that long. Well, we kind of did. Fuck it. Hold on. Oh, thank you. Hold on. Hold the fuck on. We gotta plug all this shit in. Just hold on a second. Everything's dying over here. Can't believe it's restricted my live, bitch. What the fuck is your problem? Hold on. I wonder if I should just restart the live, to be honest. I appealed it. Okay, hold on. I don't even know if I have plugins over here. Hold on, Booze. Should I restart? Okay, hold on. Actually, I guess I could just restart it right now. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. can't believe it restricted me. Okay, hold on. Did that work? Oh, it did. Okay. We have to plug this in. Hold on. I gotta plug you guys in. Gotta plug you in. Okay. I gotta go get another cord. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh no. Oh no, hold on. He don't know I ain't done. Okay. I have so many fucking things plugged in. Hold on. What is that caught on? Oh. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh no. Why is that like... There we go. Okay. Fucking damn. Alright. Okay. How did everything die all at once? Okay, hold on. Fuck. Christina, are you still in here, boo? Because I will knock your question out if you in here. Hold on. Hold it. No, I'm about to right now, Claire. I'm waiting for my phone to get juiced up. Hold up. I gotta make sure everyone's on the list. We got Mel. Who else? Brain fart. Yeah, Mel, Christina, Claire. Or no, Mel, Christina, Rebecca, Claire. There it is. Oh, period. Oh, shit. Claire was already motherfucking on it. Okay. Let's fucking start this now that I got a little juice up in my phone. I don't know why everything's like... Everything's dying on me right now. Okay. Here we go. Here, let's motherfucking try that again. Bam. I wonder, Christina, are you still in here, boo? Who's all in here? Well, I know Claire's in here. I got Mel, Christina, Rebecca, Claire. So, motherfucking Claire, we might fucking get into your Claire, we might get into your question. Hold on. Claire's in here. Yeah, I don't know. Christina must still be out. Sorry that took me a minute. I had to make sure y'all were plugged in. Now we can continue on. Okay. Well, Claire, I guess let's do your question, boo. The fuck? Hold up. Because I think you sent me a message. Hold on. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Period. Yeah, I guess let's just gotta... Yeah, Christine, if you're in here, boo-boo, please let me know. Oh, I love that. Okay. Yes. I love that question. Okay. Good fucking question. Because I'm curious about it, too. You know what I mean? It constantly comes up for him. Yeah, I do. I want to get into context of that. Okay. Right, this is back in April. Let's see. State my communication. Let me go. Let's go. Well, there it is. Hierophant. We knew this, though. Let's go on. Five of Pentacles. What else, though? You know? That we know, though, Claire. Like, the Five of Pentacles and that Ace of Swords. Now, let's get, like, more into it. That Five of Pentacles and Ace of Swords is... Obviously, Hierophant, we hit on the time frame. It's probably more so, like, later in April. Because it's Taurus season, right? But, like, I know it's like, on that cusp. And so I'm going to imagine it's probably, like, sometime around, like, April 20th, you know? Anyway, the Five of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords that came out together, we already know this. You know what I mean? What he did is he had a chance at communication. That's Ace of Swords. And we'll get more into that. But he had a chance at communication, and what he did is that he abandoned it. He Five of Pentacles, right? This kind of shit right here, like, and I think we've talked about this before, Claire, where it's like, fives always represent how people are feeling. It doesn't fucking matter if you're in the Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Five of Swords, fucking, Five of Cups. It does not matter. It shows me that, like, what they're still being affected by it. You know what I mean? And so he thinks, so this is him. I had this opportunity at communication, and I stepped out. I didn't do it, right? And this is his thinking. So if I just don't do it, it's not going to affect me, right? If I just don't do it, then it'll eventually escape me. It won't matter. I'll get over it. It hasn't, though. That's the thing about a Five of Pentacles. It will not leave you. You are going to be constantly feeling like something is missing. And so Ace of Swords, though, too, could also be that during April, and I feel like we might have talked about this before, like, about, like, a breakthrough or some kind, because that's what Ace of Swords is. It's like you have this epiphany, you have this awakening, you have this, like, realization, right? And so having a realization, wanting to communicate with you, but Five of Pentacles, he stepped out of it, he didn't do it. He's still being affected by it. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords, obviously this is where he's at because of it, right? Period. It is 100% April, I'm telling you, man. It just sandwiched it right in there. It's like in April, he thought that if he just didn't do it, right, it just like, it would eventually, the feelings would go away. They haven't, though. He's in Three of Swords, Nine of Swords. Empress card is also Taurus energy, right? And so it's just like, it's like, yeah, it was like around like April 20th or so. That Three of Swords and Nine of Swords is where he is still fucked up over not communicating. He's over here where he's believing intrusive thought. It's always your thoughts that are breaking your own heart, right? Nine of Swords. He's in a lot, hamster wheeling a lot of shit in his head. I like to kind of see it, though, because it's like he's eventually getting to a breaking point with that. So I want to see, I guess, how was he going to communicate then is my question. I wonder if he's seen you. Because you're right there. I'm gonna have to get 3 more. I think he's seen you and was like, I want, that to me is like seeing you like in passing and then thinking like, right, he whatever, he was like seeing you at a store or something, or like seeing you driving, and then he's like sitting at home thinking about it, and then he's like, I'm gonna do, because I like, this to me would be like, he would view it as like a sign or something, like seeing you somewhere, fucking he's at home thinking about it, and he's like, I'm gonna reach out, you know what I mean, like I'm gonna do it, it's a sign. It was for sure seeing you in person. Interesting, I wonder where. Where? Two of Wands. Hold on, I have a Places deck. Hold the fuck on. I want to see if it comes out in that. Hold on. Where's that deck at? Christina, if you're in here. Oh, wait. Is she? Oh, period. Christina, hold on, boo. I'll get your question knocked out. Just hold up. Stay tight. I'm going to finish up Claire's here real quick. Let me see if it comes out in this one, Claire. This is definitely seeing you, though. Seeing you and then thinking about communicating, but didn't. The only thing I could, like, gather from those cards that came out with that is, like, he's seen you walking. But I'm like, okay, but, like... Where? Oh, that's a July time frame again for him. Wow. Okay. Jesus. I have such a fucking... now I have a question. Do you, like... Can you remember any instance that you were by a fucking park? Because it is outside that he's seen you somewhere. That could be that sun, too. It was outside. It was outside somewhere. It was, like, park kind of setting. Shit, that could even be walking on, like, the sidewalk. Something like that. That's what that picture is. Where? And by water. What the fuck, Claire? Where? It's like outside, like walking, like could be around like a park. It's like out, because in that picture you see like a sidewalk with trees, right? I'm like, okay, so like by a park maybe, like just like walking the street, whatever, but it's somewhere by water. Like what? It's somewhere by water, bitch. I'm not mad, but like, period, you know, figured. I kind of, yeah, I guess that makes, just, the Queen of Wands coming out, like, Two of Wands type shit, I'm like, okay, seen her, you know, knows it was her. It's giving, like, the end of April. It's giving the end. I could be fucking wrong though, but it's like giving the end of April. Like April 20th on maybe. I'm so fucking bugged, bitch. I wonder where. Okay. Well, that was good. I do thank God for that deck. Okay. Christina, are you still in here, boo? I gotta see what she wrote on her. Period. Let's go ahead and not. Sorry about that. Fuck. Let's go ahead and knock your question out. If that. There you are. Okay, hold on. I gotta read this. Shit, I can't see all that. Want to do it. And shit, I can't see the rest of that question. Hold on a second. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. No. The only thing I can see, so Gemini initials SL. Does he want to do it? And then I can't see anything after that. For some reason, it won't pull it up. But we gonna get it, boo. So if you can, hopefully it won't filter your comments out on here, but if you can comment the rest of it, then period, you know? But let's start pulling. I'll pull for that first part anyway. And then I'll see if the rest of it comes through. Does he want to do it? Does he want to do it? Oh. He is confused on whether he wants to or not, but let's see some more. That is a yes. Wow. That gives good context. Oh God, I want to see the next part of that question because I think it's going to run right into it. There we go, there we go. There we go. Will he come? So perform, period. Okay. Yeah, he will. It gives... Thank God you wrote the rest of that. Because the first part of it... Damn. God, I want to get more. Hold on. Okay. Like that. Okay. The first part of that... Wow. I don't know what. I guess let's get into it. Like the first part of that, I pulled the first three as if he wanted to do it, right? And it's High Priestess, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles. This is like, yeah, he wants to do it. Do I think he will though? No. And so let's get into it. So he's in a lot of confusion, uncertainty about it, right? Oh, this is gonna go like... Knight of Pentacles is how he's reacting to this, which is like he wants to do it. Absolutely. This 100% can be where it is too busy because a Knight of Pentacles in... Fuck, that's hard for me to say. Because a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse can represent someone who is a workaholic, right? Like they just have a ton of shit going on. But the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse can also be where he's scared. I'm not even kidding, because it's like someone who does not want to make a risky decision, right? And so he could be scared to do it. But also, yeah, I mean, that does answer that question too. Like he's super busy, 100%. Five of Pentacles coming out with that is that he's not going to take the opportunity, right? However, I pulled the other one because I'm like, well, is he still going to go, right? The other part of that question. Magician, Two of Cups, Eight of Swords. Lovers, Six of Wands, Knight of Wands. This is yes, but I feel like this also, because I want to pull some more for that, like if you add a date, if he would do it. Because it's like, yes, he would, but you're also seeing, I'm just calling him out. I do think he's kind of scared to do it because like that's Eight of Swords energy. It's where he thinks negatively about himself. He is believing lies that he's telling himself. But I do see that you guys have like Two of Cups type of relationship, right? Where there is this mutual respect that the both of these people have towards one another. And it's almost like he doesn't want to disappoint you or some shit. I want to pull if he would do it if you add a date. Well, he would. That came out quick. He would. Okay. One more. One more for that. He would. Okay, period. Well, good for him. And the context with this, like 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Four of Swords. I'm just going to keep taking it back to there's some kind of fear that he's holding on to. He's scared to take a risk, right? I think if you add a later date, he will get over that because that's like, obviously that's him taking an opportunity, and I don't know why it's giving that, but like if he takes this opportunity to do it, it is going to provide some type of stable foundation for him moving forward. And so I'm just curious if it's kind of giving him the foundation of taking a risk, of expanding his creative ability, right? Of giving him like a new enthusiasm. It's just a good foundation, I guess, that he would have if he did this. So anyway, yeah, he will if it's a later date for sure. And he's in a 4 of Swords energy during that time where yeah, it feels like it's more... What he's got going on is probably not as busy. He's also in a way better mental space, because that's 4 of Swords is someone who they're mentally sound, right? Like he's not over here in the 8 of Swords where he's freaking out or like telling himself lies, telling himself he's not good enough, he's gonna fail you, he's gonna embarrass himself. He's not telling himself that stuff in the future. But yeah, those are absolutely yes. Later date for sure, but it definitely, sorry, I'm sure you guys can hear all those fucking fireworks out there. Yeah, like busy, but also kind of letting his self-esteem take him out. Not even gonna lie. Yeah, busy, but he also is scared. Period. I'm so curious when... Yeah, you guys have a good relationship. At least that's how he sees it, for sure. I'm so curious when that... Of course, you're welcome, boo. Hold on, I just want to be nosy. Good for him. Sorry, I was getting more because I wanted to see time frame, but it just showed me more of him. Fear is a big thing for him right now. It's like, I'm wondering if he's using the excuse as being busy, which he is, right? Like, he is busy, but it's kind of like a little bit of a fib where he's like, I am busy, but it's like, there's more to why you don't want to do it. But he's just scared. He's in it. That 9 of Swords just called him out again. But he's releasing it. That was like that moon in reverse is where if he does it in the future, he's released that fear of doing it. So good for him. So yeah, just busy, but he's scared. He is. Oh, I wonder how old he is. That's funny. All right, hold on, boo. Sorry, I kind of went long on that one. No way. Oh my God. I would have thought he was like in his 20s. All right, boos. Those are actually really good cards to see with that. That 6 of Swords coming out, that moon in reverse. It's him leaving that type of mindset behind. So good for him. This fireworks going crazy out there, y'all. Who's all in here? Mel and Rebecca. Are you boozing? Oh, Rebecca, you're in here, period. Hold on. Is Mel in here? She must not be. I know she's got littles, so she probably is doing stuff with them, I'm sure. Oh my God, it's just gonna drive me nuts. I like keep praying that it'll just pour rain out there. So it just... I hate the 4th of July. It's my, like, I used to love it when I was a kid. I can't stand it. That's what I should have done, Taylor, is get earplugs. I don't know why the fuck I didn't. If I get off here... Like, if Mel doesn't show up, I might go to the store and get some. I'm not even kidding. That is such a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Hold on. Oh, God, I hate it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, let's get it, Rebecca. Hold on. good card to start it out. Oh, that Two of Swords loves her, man. Oh, shut up. Stop. She will. But this is like, this does give good context because you see, not to call her out, but like to call her out. I think that she, because the Two of Swords and Five of Cups is just giving this, like, with the other cards. She, and you're probably going to experience this with her for a minute. Where you're probably going to be doing shit like that, like hearing about it, she's going to be confiding in you, you're going to be like knowing about this, right? And she's going to want to, but she doesn't, right? That's Two of Swords. She hesitates. She's in this fucking whatever. She's like, I don't know, whatever. She just stuck, okay? Five of Cups, though, is what it results in when she doesn't do it. And so when she's not inviting you to do these things, right? She's in a Five of Cups where it's missing, right? It's like, it's this missing someone energy, you're lost, you're fucking sad, disappointed, shit like that. So she's gonna experience that for a minute. However, I do like the stuff that's coming out with it. Honestly, I hate to fucking say that time frame. I'm wondering if it's gonna be around Scorpio season that you might see this change, where it's very unexpected when she does do it, where it's like, oh, we were like, because right, we were in this energy of so long of like, I know what's going on in your life, like, you know, you always talk to me about it, I'm always like kind of there, but like not invited to the actual thing. And then it's like all of a sudden she's like, can you come to this with me? And you're like, what? Like, wait, what? I do think it's like, it's giving Scorpio season, but it's such a drastic change around that time, which is good, right? But that's a yes. It is a yes. Damn, man. Full card's good. I do like that. I do like that. Full card Temperance. It's just, you know, that we know Temperance. It's obviously like a time card where it is going to take some time, but she is going to do it. It's going to be very spontaneous and out of fucking nowhere. I'm not mad. Good for her. Oh, good. Oh, I'm not mad. Fucking bottom of the deck was Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Swords. Yeah, absolutely. I like that. That Four of Wands is, it gives, like reunion type of energy, right? But the Four of Wands, just in regards to your question, is that it's probably like a family event. And it's cute. It's really cute. Good for you guys. Yeah, I like that. Good for her. God damn, you know? I'll take it too. I'm not mad. It's just like, I'm not mad. Sorry, can you guys hear those fireworks? I'm fucking so over it. Stop. This is gonna piss me off. Did Mel, are you in here, boo? Did Mel ever come in here? She must not have. Well, what the fuck? Sorry. Oh, you guys are hitting that. That's what that was. How long have you guys been hitting that? Oh my god. How long have you guys been hitting that ring light and that's been irritating you? Sorry about that, you guys. Mel must not be in here. Well, Taylor, let's go ahead and do your question. Is Claire, are you still in here too, boo? I wonder if Claire's still in here. The list is open, yes. We're kind of fucking trying to hang out and see if Mel comes in here, but honestly, I don't know if she will, because she does have, she's got little kids, and so I'm sure that she's probably celebrating and shit. Actually, she sent me a message. I'm curious if she's gone this weekend. Here we go, hold on. I'm cold. Sunny, I got you, boo. I need my blanket. I'm getting fucking cold. Oh, love that. All right, I like that. Hold on. Sunny, are you in here, boo? Fucking burr. I'm over it. I'm fucking over. I'm over the 4th of July. I'm over it. Okay. Sunny, let's go ahead and fucking bust yours out, boo. I'm gonna keep that deck out for Taylor's when I get back to it. Sunny, did you have any questions or anything for this reading? Where can I live where they don't celebrate the 4th of July? Ooh, let's get it, boo. Let's go. Okay. If you got any questions or anything, go ahead and drop them in the chat. And let's get it. Let's get it, boo. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Okay, well, maybe see. Oh, let's go. Okay. Let me see current energy. You know what I mean? Oh. Commit. Let's air it out. Let's see. Oh, shit. Eight of cups. Real? Oh, can't. Duh. Out of the United States. Don't want to take those. I do want to see what those are. Okay. 8 of Cups. That's funny because like 8 of Cups coming out as a current challenger situation. I'm just curious to see what clarifier is. But 8 of Cups is obviously someone. So just because like you put the context on there, right? It's like where you end it. There's still feelings there though, right? Like that 8 of Cups is someone who walks away from a situation, but there's still feelings that are involved. You know what I mean? We'll get into it. You got 6 of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, so you are absolutely over his shit. Lots of Pentacles, and I don't think he's an Earth sign. He's appearing like that, though. Oh my god, okay. Okay, with the fucking cups, alright. Hold on, bitch, just let me get the rest of these. One more for him, where's he at? Girl, I might get message cards, hold on. If I can bust this out in time. One more for him. And that subconscious, what is that? Just so you know, like the 9 of Cups and the Queen of Wands came out with that energy in the subconscious with him, where you're like everything that he is wishing for, everything that he has hoped for, right? Oh, we gonna air him out. Let's go. One more. Oh, this fucking guy. Okay. I'm not mad. Hold on. Do I want to get one more? Should we? Let's do it. Hold on. One more for that. What is that they're heading towards? Please be good. I'm scared. Oh, fucking. Okay. God. Really? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's start bottom of the deck. All right. Just, he's going to piss me off. 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords coming out on bottom of the deck. these two people, because fives will air people out all the time, right? So if you guys went through a period of, if I had to guess, because Three of Swords is always like miscommunication or not communicating, right? So if I had to guess, they probably went through a small period of not communicating with one another. And yeah, it's because their pride's in the way, right? Like someone and trust me, I don't like it. It's both of you probably could relate to that. It just looks a little fucking different, right? The Five of Wands is always, it's like butting, your egos are butting heads, right? And it's like it's stubborn type of energy when they're not communicating. But Three of Swords is due to not communicating, they're coming to their own fucking conclusion about how the other person feels, what's going on with them. It's gnarly, okay? Now, what you see here is Eight of Cups, Two of Cups. There is someone here, yeah, who's walked away from this situation where it's like, I've done what I can to like make this work, whatever. I've done what I can in this situation, and there's like literally nothing else I can do, right? Just seeing the context, I'm sure that that's probably showing what you've done, where it's like, I'm walking the fuck away from it. I'm done with it. Two of Cups, though, is that the feelings that these two people have, they're not going anywhere, right? Two of Cups is that chemistry that these two people have that's pulling them back together. You're over here with Six of Pentacles in the reverse and Page of Wands, where, yeah, this is where you're like, I'm not communicating with him. No, fuck off. You know what I mean? Six of Pentacles is where, like, if it was in the upright, it would show that you are receptive, you're open to communicating, you want, right? It's like this equal give and take, right? That Six of Pentacles in the reverse, though, is like, I don't even want to. I don't even want to communicate with him. I don't want to hear what the fuck he has to say. Page of Wands, though, it is some curiosity, though, where you could be like, that would be, like, if you guys weren't communicating, this could be where you are kind of keeping an eye on what he's doing and shit like that. However, that Page of Wands too, if you're like, bitch, I like block him and shit, it ain't that. That Page of Wands can also be showing me too that you were trying, like you've tried when you were in connection with him to take this in a different way, like take this relationship on a different route. He's over here in Nine of Wands and Four of Pentacles. Trust me, I understand your fucking frustration with this, because it's so much holding on to his energy and being so stingy with you, where it's huge masking, right? Like, he's not, kind of similar to Six of Pentacles, but I get your frustration in a Six of Pentacles in the reverse, because it's like you're not getting what you fucking need from him. And you're seeing that, yeah, this is why he's over here where he holds on to his energy so tight. He's not open about how he's feeling. He's not whatever. Four of Pentacles is such a stingy fucking selfish energy, and it's where you're just holding on to your energy, right? You're not giving anybody anything. And then Nine of Wands is where this doesn't make it right. It just gives us context, because it's because he's been hurt that he's like this, but it doesn't make it right? Nine of Wands is always, he has been fucking wounded in relationships big time, and that's why he's like this. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't. That Nine of Wands too, though, is that that's why he keeps coming back to this, right? He feels that Two of Cups, and that Nine of Wands is someone who still holds on to hope for this relationship. He's not letting go of it. And then you kind of get into more of his shit, like that King of Pentacles. I want to say he comes out like that. I could be wrong. I feel like he's come out like that before with me, where that is just, he wants stability and commitment, right? Did I say Knight of Pentacles? I meant King of Pentacles if I said that. King of Pentacles is how he appears. I think he's appeared like that. But a King of Pentacles does want stability and commitment, right? That's what they strive for. That King of Swords in the reverse is his hang up. And King of Swords in the reverse, I'm not saying he's a narcissist, but this is definitely some narcissistic qualities that he has. Where a King of Swords in the reverse is someone who is like, they're living in like a fucking delusion, right? A King of Swords, why it's so associated with the narcissist is because a King of Swords in the reverse is where this is my world and everybody's living in it. Like, you know what I mean? So it just shows me he's probably gaslighting himself or fucking lying to himself that he doesn't want commitment. He's not this King of Pentacles. He's like, no, it's not how I am. It's like, yeah, you are. You're like trying to tell yourself that you're not, though. You're trying to fucking act like you're someone that you aren't, or you're trying to pretend like you don't want these things when you really do want them. Okay. I'm gonna get so pissed off. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and 2 of Pentacles coming out as outcome. I kind of want to get some more. I'm going to go over on this reading. That 7 of Pentacles, I'm not mad because that is you guys coming together and figuring out, I'm going to go over, hold on. Shut up. Okay. This is you guys coming together and like doing this inventory, right? Like coming together and figuring out what can we do, because there's something here, 7 of Pentacles, there's something here between us. What can we do to make this move forward? I love that 3 of Wands right there because it is momentum moving forward. I don't like the 2 of Pentacles there though, because it's like, are we still dealing with 2 of Pentacles a lot of times, a majority of times, will represent someone who has a lot of emotions about something, but they are not being open about it. They're playing it totally cool, right? They're acting like, right? They're acting like their emotions aren't as deep as they really are. I want to just get some more. Hold on. I just want to get some more. I just want to see how that's going to play out. Let me get 3 more. See, I just wish they were here. 5 of Swords coming out. It's going to be some more of that shit, man. It's going to be some more of someone being... Oh, my God. One more. You need to send him my way. I'll get him straightened out. This is shit you're going to experience with him from now until Leo season. And I do... God, boo. Just fucking buckle up for the ride with this one. I'm not even kidding. 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, and that Strength card coming out. I do feel... I might get more. But, like, the energy that you're going to see with him for a minute, right? Like, up until Leo season, is that someone... Maybe you're this person. Maybe I'm fucking wrong, okay? Maybe you're the one that's in the 5 of Swords and 8 of Swords. It could be. But it shows me that there's someone here who they are not willing... They're in a 5 of Swords. They are so fucking hard-headed and stubborn with their perception of things. They're not wanting to budge, right? They're not wanting... They want to fucking stay in this 5 of Swords where everything's about them. Him, probably. Where everything's about him. Everything's on his terms. He's right all the time. And it's rooted in an 8 of Swords, right? It's like, oh, so you're projecting a lot of shit is what it looks like. So you want to have control over the situation because you are so fucking scared. You're in an 8 of Swords where you honestly probably feel like you don't deserve her. You probably think she's too good for you. And it's like, that's how you're controlling the situation, is keeping her at like an arm's distance, right? Let's see how it pans out after that. Okay, I'm not mad. Is you gonna step up, boo-boo? What you gonna do? I'm not mad. One more. How was he? Okay, I'm not mad. Oh, I wish I would have seen how he was gonna... Oh, okay, never mind. I like it. Okay, that was in bottom of the deck. After, just brace yourself. That 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords shit is probably stuff that you're gonna see up until Leo season, maybe even throughout it. But I think that there's gonna be a shift, right? You're seeing that. Death card's coming after that, where that is a shift. It's a transition. It's where whatever you guys are doing, right? Not to blame him, but to kind of blame him. Like, whatever you guys are doing or whatever someone's doing, it's not working. There's no growth in this relationship because of that kind of shit, right? So I like to see the Death card where it's like we're leaving this kind of shit behind. We're leaving old mindsets behind, old behaviors, old coping mechanisms, and we're stepping into a new way of being. I like to see it because you're coming out as, it's 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, where you guys are coming together as a team and working on this relationship. Queen of Cups, I'm like, okay, I like it. I like that she's coming out like that, where she is, right? It's like you're more comfortable or more vulnerable with him. And then I'm like, I would have liked to see him, but he did make his appearance. He did. It was the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups on bottom of the deck. And so he too is being like that, where he's getting more honest about his emotions and he's being more vulnerable with you. So I think you're going to see that shift with him during Leo season, maybe after it. But boo-boo, damn. Fuck. Hold on 1 second. Sorry I went so over on that. That was a good reading though. I'm not mad. I'm just like irritated a little bit. Hold on. Fuck, Sonny, what the fuck? Hold on, Booze. I just gotta make sure I didn't miss anybody. Claire, are you back in here, Boo? Or Mel, are you in here? Because Claire, if you got another question, I can do a question for you, Boo. Since you was moderated and shit. I gotta do your and Taylor's questions. Mel must not be in here. Yeah, I have a feeling that she's gone. Okay, period. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hold on, Boo. Oh, here we go, here we go. Looking into it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's do that first part then. Sorry. The fireworks, you can fucking hear them. Okay. Let's see if it's at first place. Hold on. There we go. Card was flipped over. Let's get 3 for that one. I have a feeling it might have been. Hold on. 2 more. It's such a fucking fitting energy for that, where it's like just watching you. I think it is. Hold on, I'm gonna get 3 more. Let's do 3 more just for that then. There he is. Yeah, I think it was, bitch. Just for funsies, I'm gonna pull for the other place just to see. It is this place, I'm telling you, it fucking is. It was the first one. It was like the beginning of April one. But let me just pull for... where was that? So like an appointment, okay. 21st, let's see that. Hold on. It was not. Wow, that was a hard no on that one. It was the big... Wow, so I was off on my time frame, but I'm not mad. Good thing you figured out where the fuck that's crazy. Let's get into it. The one makes sense, like with the context, but Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, 10 of Wands, that's with the second one, right? And you're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles, which I like that. It's like someone taking care of your fucking business or whatever. But it is a yes card, but the 9 of Cups is a no card and 10 of Wands is a no card. So it's like, no, it wasn't that place, right? Now with the first one, the 3 of Wands is hilarious because it's like, what that person's doing in this card, right? And it's a yes card, but what that person's doing in that card is that they're like waiting for something to come in. You see that 3 of Wands is always like this visualizing something. And so anyway, when I seen that, I was like, what, was he just like watching her? And then Moon, Page of Swords coming out. Moon is no, but Page of Swords is yes, right? Where it's like, it's very secret, very like, right? Very secret, very, like, you probably didn't fucking see him, I'm gonna guess. But seeing you, Page of Swords is wanting to say something. We knew this. And then he aired himself out again with the same fucking cards that came out the, I think with the last question that we did on him. King of Cups is how he's appearing, which I like, right? Because this is like during this time, it's just like he had the fucking opportunity, man. He was in such a good place. He's in King of Cups energy where this is someone who's like wanting to be vulnerable. They're ready for it. You know what I mean? They want to talk about it. They want to talk about what's going on with their head and their heart. 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords came out with it where he didn't, right? And now he's over here where he's like, I didn't communicate. Now I'm over here torturing myself in my head over it. Yeah, that was definitely, yeah, beginning of April. Damn. Chariot season keeps coming. Cancer season, excuse me, keeps coming out. Sun card, Ace of Cups. Knight of Cups. I'm not mad. He's been thinking about that ever since. Jesus. Oh my God, bitch. Okay. My husband, someone's heating up noodles. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. Who is that in the kitchen? Baby? Violet? Oh, is that you, baby?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a baba. Are you heating up noodles? Oh, my baby. Did you not eat anything today? You didn't?
No.
I haven't seen you all day.
I had a good one.
That's all you had to eat today?
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you. What have you been doing all day?
Nothing.
How come I haven't seen you?
I don't know.
What's you doing? How come you wasn't out here playing games or anything?
Because I don't.
Why?
Because I don't.
But how?
I need to decompress from this.
Oh, I hear that. Is Chunks out?
Yeah, he's right here.
Oh, he's been hiding all day. I think he's scared of the fireworks.
He's terrified.
He needs his mummies. He needs you to comfort him.
He doesn't like.
Where have you been all day? Hiding? Scared of them fireworks? Your mommy's will protect. Boy, his eyes are bugged right now. He's so scared.
He's so terrified.
Oh, oh. I'm glad you're eating something. I'll be done here in a minute, kiddo. Okay, sorry, hold on. Sorry. Hold on, Moo. Taylor, hold on. I gotta re-rack my brain. Damn, I didn't realize it was that late. I should probably... I'm gonna close the list, by the way. My bad. I didn't realize it was that late. Hold on, boo-boos. So if Mel does come in here, I will absolutely do her questions. But in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and bust out Taylor's. Hold on. Wow. That's crazy. Okay. Yes, Taylor, by the way, absolutely, Boo. Let's go. Okay. Alright, let's see that. That way. Interesting. I'm curious to see what comes out with this one. Okay. What's the context of that, I guess? Can I do 3 more. Wow. Damn, man. I'm so curious, not to like air shit out. What is her birthday? Hold on. His mom. Is February 8th Aquarius? I think it is. I think it is. Is his mom an Aquarius and his dad's an Earth sign? I'm like fucking so bugged, dude. I think he is. I think he fucking is. That she's appearing as a Queen of Swords is why I'm asking, and I think I'm February 8th Aquarius. This probably does tie into, oh, Dad's a Gemini. Oh, okay, period. Because I feel like when I read for him in the past too, because I think there was a question that we did and it was either the King of Pentacles or like a Hermit card that came out. That might be why I'm thinking that he's Virgo. But shit, period. That makes sense then, especially if he's got heavy placements there. This, okay. Okay, I don't know why, but like his fucking dad is coming out in this one too, but I guess this can go back. Apply this to this life, even past ones, okay? I don't know why he came out, but he did. So there's obviously some type of connection that maybe you've had with him, and this does apply, I think, to this life too. I'm gonna start with him. He appears, I love, like, he is a King of Pentacles, which is fantastic, right? He probably is the type of person that really does provide a lot of stability for his family, which is great. Like, that would be, what is that called? Like, where you are like you are the male masculine energy, like in the family, like people come to you, like people know that you were the one that's like holds the family together, right? Okay. It looks like to me though that he's like 5 of Pentacles, where he may be, I want to say dismissive for some reason. Like he may be, he's not as in tune with the family dynamic as she is. I'm gonna say that. She comes across as, she's Queen of Swords, right? Which is fantastic, but she comes across as more, just kind of getting digs in at him, but she comes across as someone who is more emotionally, considering Queen of Swords, I guess it doesn't really surprise me, because like Queen of Swords is not someone who completely dismisses their emotions, right? It's just not their first priority. But you do see that she is like a 9 of Cups, right? Where she is extremely emotionally stable, but she's like connected to the family like that. But what she also sees is, I'm curious how many kids she's got. These are 2 people who have worked extremely hard to make their marriage work. And that's wonderful, right? I just don't see that there's a super strong, I guess, cups attachment that they have. But regardless, like these 2 people, if they're still married, they've absolutely put in a lot of work. I don't know, she comes, I don't know if maybe I don't know. Anyway, fuck, I don't know why I'm trying to kind of stop and try to cook on that. He might not appear in your dreams maybe as much, and that's probably why, is because he does just give, I don't want to be fucking mean, but it like, if he's not appearing in your dreams, that's probably exactly why, is because he is like dismissive, I guess. I don't know how other fucking way to say that. The reason why she does is because she is more emotionally stable. She is but it feels like she kind of has to pull the relationship. God, if they're married, this is like really airing some of their shit out, but like whatever. If they're still married, she is the one that kind of carries the burden of the emotions. She's the one that kind of carries the relationship, I think, that way. And that's probably why she appears so heavy in your dreams too. I'm wondering if you guys can relate to that in some fucking aspect. But what she sees here, that's why I ask. I'm like, I wonder how many kids she's got, because what she sees here is there's a lot of I don't want to say disappointment, but missing the mark on relationships. And it's like she might blame herself for that, or blame this marriage for that with her kids, where it's like, I see my kids not living, like, it's Four of Cups in nature, right? She's like, I see my kids not being fulfilled, or they're stuck, or they're complacent in their love life, and she might put some of that blame on her. Anyway, why did I fucking pull these? Hold on. Yeah, probably seen especially if you guys have past lives together, that kind of shit would make sense too. Where if you guys are like a soul group, which I would not doubt, if you guys were like a soul group or a soul family, she's probably seen a lot of lifetimes where this love has been lost so much, where two people have made like a agreement, like their souls have made an agreement, and they have not followed through with it. Damn. Hold on. Wait. Oh, okay, period. Oh, really? Damn. Well, that would apply to him then. And they're not together anymore. Damn, really? Wow. Well, I guess that would make sense then. If, damn. I don't know why for some reason I thought they were. That's kind of fucking sad then, because she like, oh man, that's gnarly for him, because it's just looking like to me she kind of blames herself for some of that stuff, but he, on the other hand, is very dismissive of that. Probably has a hard time, like, it's just airing him out, but like he might view which is fine, right? Whatever, like we learn from our parents, but like you just see that he probably did provide a lot of stability and security for his family, but was very dismissive in like emotions and like other aspects, right? And so he probably thinks that where he's like, I'm sure he's probably learning it. He came out with a hanged man, so I'm sure that he probably learns this now, or is probably learning this now in a later age, where he's like, yeah, I did make mistakes. Like I provided this way, but I really lacked in that area with my family. Like I really lacked showing them vulnerability, or I lacked showing them how to be honest, or how to be truthful, or how to live authentically. She's done her best with that though. I'll give that to her. It's probably something he's still learning though, his dad. I don't know why he came out so strong in that. Damn. That tracks. That's sad. Oh my god. Get out. Damn. That makes sense then. Holy shit. I cannot imagine how frustrating, like, obviously it's frustrating if you're, like, if we're the ones in it, but, like, that would be frustrating for her, too. Just, like, constantly seeing it, constantly seeing him miss the mark, you know what I mean? Damn. Claire, like, they fucking knew it better come in Cancer season. I'm fucking done with it. Hold on, boo-boos. Okay. I have to pee so bad. His mom is too. Absolutely. I believe that too, just considering those cards that came out for her. Now I'm kind of curious, like, was his dad not that much involved? I wonder if he wasn't. I wonder if he just provided a lot financially. And if he was just not really there for him growing up. Alright, boo-boos. Hold on, I'm gonna end the TikTok one. Wow, that makes sense then. Just seeing that makes sense. Damn. Alright, boo-boos. I'm gonna end the TikTok. I have to pee so bad. I'm gonna end the TikTok one and then I'm gonna end the YouTube one. I will be on here on Sunday night. Oh, and then Patreon. That rating's up for you guys. But yeah, I'll be back on here on Sunday night, okay? I love you guys. I have to pee so bad. Okay, bye. Bye, guys. Happy 4th of July, by the way. Ugh, okay. I have to pee so bad. 2 daughters, 2 sons. Wait, from what I know, sounds like... Oh! Interesting. Alright, boo-boos. I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I'm gonna pee. I'm gonna go check on my kid. I love you guys. I'll see you on Sunday, okay? Alright, bye, boo-boos. Bye, boo.